Hey, we got 2 minutes before we're disappointed about Metroid for another time this year.
Clean breaks. Who needs them?
Not streams.
Mid-conversation. That's how we pop up.
That's how we do it.
Ugh.
Cutting it close.
You should have
again.
bought more copies of other.
We're not cutting it close. We're starting exactly on time every time.
Listen,
Fucker.
I've never cut it close in my life.
Cutting it close.
What does
no
that
preamble.
Mean? What
We
does
got-
that mean when there's nothing on the screen?
We got 1 minute and 24 seconds to go.
And
That's
then
2 minutes.
I'm excited to see them announce the Switch S Pro X.
No, it'd be like the Switch Swatch.
Always
like
there
a
when you
dumb
call.
name.
All right, we have about 70
Always on
seconds to make
time.
predictions. Anything?
Um,
A Metroid is what you're saying.
No.
No, I'm looking at Matt.
I'm not confident enough to say a Metroid, but like I say this almost every conference and every direct. Something from Retro Studios. They literally had an interview with a music guy that they hired who's like, I really like what I'm working on here.
Matt floated the idea, and we were dicking around with it right before that, like From Software, Eternal Darkness. That'd be nice.
That was
that'd be
is a
fun.
rumor that was floating around.
More
2 days
about
ago.
SMT.
Yeah.
That's so far away. I bet that's super.
More
super far.
Xenoblade for sure.
More Xenoblade. That would.
More about SMT is what I would.
What about
like.
Legs?
I don't think yet.
The sequel.
No, maybe next year.
Okay.
They could totally do that. Who would not want to play Legs?
Hey, what about a Nintendo Switch version of Nintendogs?
I would like
Switch Dogs.
I would like a bunch of Hero Wii U games that are now on. Like I want like
Oh,
Fire Emblem.
what was the one that
I want
just
Fire
got
Emblem
fucking
Fates,
rumored
whatever.
very big?
Smash?
Fucking
Legs. Legs is just dive kick by the way.
SMT fucking
Hey,
Sharp.
no,
Sharp
hey,
and Feet.
it's-
That was the one.
Something's happening.
No, this
It's just Arms.
It's
It's
Arms.
Arms commercial.
Arms
Okay.
commercial.
That's fine because it's just a commercial.
Yeah,
That doesn't count. And you know what's great? Rabbids doesn't need to be here at
that's
all.
correct. It doesn't. It'll get like a 30-second pop.
Those people look MMA.
I play with these people all the time.
Yeah.
Is that Rocket League?
Yes.
Of course it is.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
That was already known.
Good. That's good for.
I don't think
Nintendos.
any console should go without Rocket League.
I don't even like it, Niger.
Or Vita.
Really?
I don't like soccer.
How's that possible?
I don't like soccer.
But even without that,
It's
It's
shooting a
soccer.
ball.
it's just dumb car ball. Like how's car ball?
It's literally soccer, Wooly. You can put all the cars you want in it to distract you.
I don't understand.
What if it's Mutant League Soccer?
I don't
Which
think there was a
exists-
Mutant League.
I believe.
Soccer.
Was there not?
No, there was football and hockey.
You're right.
Known murder sports.
God. Like, don't even show me a FIFA game on this. Like,
FIFAs.
like the last
Hey, look,
thing I
it's-
think anyone
Well,
would
hey,
buy.
look, it's EA's contractual obligation to put a FIFA.
We could make Need for Speed Pursuit, but we chose not to.
Yeah, why would you do
I'd actually buy
that?
that.
It's funny because I like a Nintendo console again, so now I get to be disappointed along with everybody at the dismal
Awesome.
third-party support. Why would that be part of the game to splash the? Ah, fuck it. I'm too old. That's the old version of FIFAs,
Yeah,
by the
it's
way.
a shitty version that they're just spending $5 on.
Well, they're legally
Okay,
obligated
fair
by FIFA to put that out on every system
Yeah,
at least
I
once.
guess so.
Oh my god.
Did those tournaments happen already?
I think they're happening later today.
Okay.
Is the same guy that told us to watch the Treehouse thing the same guy that said that
Hey, Reggie.
DMC was a
The
thing?
game
No, different people.
is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun?
Always fight.
It's a test that you pass or a quest that you fail.
Is this Reggie's
A
house?
race against
Yes.
time. Fun and battle always locked
There's
together.
a book over there that says switch
But the
and
game
play.
is also something else.
Are you literally going to announce
a journey.
battle funds?
And
A
game of
passport
chess.
to new worlds. Maybe even an odyssey. A look,
right.
a feel,
Of course.
an exploration.
What?
Close your focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. And that ticket is
If
Nintendo
you can
Switch.
find one.
It's funny how
But
they're
in the
showing
end,
off the
it's
multicolored
not just where
Switch
you can
more
take
than
your
anything.
More visually distinct.
Yeah.
I guess so.
The black
It's
one's
where
for
your
us normal
game
cools.
can take you. So let's go.
Oh my god, Rich.
Is this John Cena's field?
Yeah.
It's where John Cena's grow.
Oh, they grow like mushrooms out of the earth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
hey,
this is
hey,
Steam
hey,
Play.
hey,
When the
whoa.
world was young. Everyone in Allrest lived on the world
British.
tree.
Oh yeah, and Breath of the Wild DLC probably.
Together with
we're
our
gonna get some of
divine
that, maybe.
Well,
Father.
maybe. We already
Details.
kind of
Protect.
got that last bit.
They called that paradise Elysium.
Looking for some legally distinct robots.
I hope the characters look
You're,
a bit
uh,
different than they did.
They've got the
last.
Monado. They don't
Blade.
need to worry about the robots.
As the driver of the Aegis,
Ah, that looks a bit better.
can you
I did not
That's
like.
not the
Take me
Monado,
to
that's the
Elysium.
Zohar.
Aegis. That's a new pronunciation.
It's kind of tailsy.
I'm in.
It is
Better
kind of
design.
tells.
Let's go
Yeah,
to
you're not wrong.
Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
So good.
Oi, dead man.
So we've got.
Some Valkyrie drive shit.
Pyra!
here?
Cover me!
Got it.
I'll be real. I'm not a big a fan of
We'll
this
show
look.
ya.
as
The
I
art
was
style.
We'll
original.
show you what me and Pyra
Super
really
anime.
is.
Yeah,
Super tails.
it's going pretty tails. Yeah, but not just. But even then, like a little bit younger than that too.
That
Now
guy's
you've
cool.
come this far,
No,
there
His
can
anime
be no
cool.
turning back.
tails is like
You.
super.
No, I know, but like his pants are like Kingdom Hearts pants.
I'm
little
guessing
bit.
your goal
You know,
is
like I'm seeing
Elysium.
not just that.
Are we old? No. It's the children. We're all-
It's the children who deserve a Xeno game.
They can still see there. That looks.
No, they
pretty.
can't. They can still what? No, they
Still
can't.
play Xenogears.
No, they can't.
They can. Shut up.
As if anyone would go back to that
Blade
schlock.
he calls home.
Oh.
Our flames hide something.
Didn't they dump those in the desert?
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Only on
Are you
Soul's
the
copies.
Aegis, or aren't you?
I
They'd
won't
be
use
worth
my
like
power.
$1,000 million.
Use it either.
If you know what you
Like
desire,
shrink wrap copies of Xenosaga?
you have to show it. Not with
Years.
words,
Years,
but with
eh?
your own strength. Everyone, let's go!
I saw a tiger or something. Not
As
bad.
white tigers again. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
yeah.
good timing. Oh my god, it's a first,
First
look.
look.
Sometimes you need a hero. A sword swinging,
What the fuck?
fire wielding,
Kirby?
stone
Kirby.
cold hero.
That's Kirby.
Because it's all different
An
elements and things.
insatiable appetite?
There he
Kirby
is.
up.
So
Let's
what
do it.
is this the fighter? Which
No,
one is this?
it's just a Kirby game.
It's just a Kirby game.
just a regular.
And that's
old
great
Kirby
news.
I feel like it's been fucking 35 years since just a Kirby game.
Fucking, you're great. No, not at all. 3DS games.
game. Yeah, they're all.
Fully, I said
Kirby games.
35.
Well,
Kirby hasn't even been around for 35 years.
four-player Kirby
It's
game.
just a port of the Wii. thing?
Four-player
No,
Kirby
this is a
game.
new game.
Look at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Wii game.
Is he a curling
Yeah,
stone?
which is something I don't think the rest of the world even knew about.
Yeah, I know what a
No,
curling
it's
stone
a new
is.
game. It's just very
First of
similar.
all,
That's
a
fine.
curling stone, you said.
Yeah.
curling stone.
Not a rock.
Whatever.
Okay.
I need to recognize that I don't need to actually play curling.
Rush hard.
Brush, 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 brush.
Sure. I'll
Yep.
Play that.
Excellent.
Is it literally just
Excellent.
called Kirby? That's awesome.
Where's the third strike fighter
Hi
that they
everyone,
said?
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
You can spoon feed me
I
Kirby
hope you've
for the
been
rest of
enjoying
my
the journey
life.
with
And it's
Nintendo
Couldn't
easy.
they
Switch
It's made
so
out of
far.
marshmallows.
Couldn't they
When I
film
found
him
out that
outside the
Nintendo
studio?
Switch is
Why did
being
they need a
accepted by
fucking
video
the
game
room green
fans from
screen?
all over the
about it.
world, as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere.
Like Kirby is my Madden.
So relieved.
You are your own Madden.
Yeah.
Well,
Take Switch outside, come
Madden
together,
used to be my Madden,
and share the experience. This
Whatever you
idea
say,
was how we
Mr.
hoped
Madden.
people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming up with many creative ways to play
Announce, like,
in all kinds of
Snipper Clips
places,
every year.
Snipper
in
Clips
many more
World.
ways than we expected.
Online.
No, Snipper
This
Clips
summer,
18,
Nintendo and
like
its third-party
2018.
partners
Snipper
will
Clips
release many
2019.
multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by Nintendo
Nintendo's also
Switch.
the only person
Now
that's
we'll continue our
like,
look at
here's
even
this
more
nice
new game
Japanese
worlds for
man,
Nintendo
because Sony
Switch.
has axed them
But
out
before we
now.
do,
Yeah, they're gone.
there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend.
I think they'd port
Please take a look.
Overwatch to Switch.
They talked about it. They're like, we'd have to
Do a whole
do a
overhaul.
whole over.
I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe
And
is
all
coming
of you
to
were
Nintendo
very
Switch.
disappointed. I wasn't.
This
but
is the
a lot of
latest
people were.
version
Well,
of the
no one was
premier
disappointed in that.
Pokemon
They were all
fighting game.
disappointed in the fucking
And the
3DS
people, I
Pokemon
just
game.
mean
Dive
the
right
direct
into
in
battle
general.
using
yeah,
two
God.
Joy-Con controllers. So you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one
Please
Nintendo Switch
insert
console.
more fighter types.
There are some fresh
No.
additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe
Still a really
version
fun
of the
game.
game will be on display at E3 for attendees to play.
Okay.
I have one more announcement.
Well, I should hope.
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch.
Whoa!
It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same.
Does that mean?
Core thing
In
on
the
the Switch
meantime,
means like
let's enjoy
the
this
first-
year's E3.
Does
the
that
first
actually
time
mean the
ever.
thing that I want, or does it mean?
No,
it
it'll-
says
very
Core
much.
RPG.
It'll somehow
We heard
disappoint
that the
you.
Pokemon series
'Cause
is
I
being
don't
developed for
want
Nintendo Switch.
The
What kind of
sequel
Pokemon
to the
game will we be
existing
able to play
games?
on Nintendo Switch?
I
do you
want.
want?
I'm looking forward
like-
to it myself.
It's gonna be
Oh,
FF.
you don't want like a
It's
nice
gonna be
looking
FF10
3DS
with
showing games that will be
Pokemon.
I don't want a
released in
nice looking
2017.
3DS game.
Okay.
But please
I
know
want
that
a
here at
proper,
Nintendo, we're working on
like,
many forms of
immersive world, and
entertainment
I've ever-
that
Oh,
can
that's not
only be
gonna
made
happen.
I've repeated
possible
myself
on
so much.
Nintendo
It's not
Switch.
gonna
I'm not
happen.
bore
It's
everybody talking
never,
about it
ever
anymore.
gonna happen, Wooly.
I don't
Now
know.
let's
I think it
continue
will
on with the
sometime, but I
journey
just don't think
with
this is gonna
Nintendo
be it.
Switch.
Well, if it's going to, why not when they actually have a console that's a handheld, which is
Yeah.
what keeps them back usually.
Pokemon
Just
Hunter.
nicer.
I see a space.
Give me Pokemon Hunter.
Not Odyssey.
Give me a space thing. I can think of.
What franchises does Nintendo have that take place in space? Star Fox? I don't know. Metroid Prime 4?
Shut up as the music is playing. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Don't do that. That's creepy.
There it is.
Shit. Now in development. But Destructoid said Metroid was dead.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
That's
Is
awesome.
it by Retro? Not even a logo.
No.
Okay, we don't know
Good
the
to.
fuck.
That's all. That's
Just
great.
shut up already.
That's
Just
great.
Shut up about Metroid.
That's fucking great.
Amazing. So everyone can stop saying
Metroid
that.
Undead.
Everyone can say that Metroid being dead despite a game releasing for it last year.
It's dead.
Oh, Metroid
Okay.
Alive.
All right, so
In 15 seconds of footage,
I love
Metroid
Yoshi.
became alive again.
I love Yoshi and I love the Yarny type games. I'm kind of sick of this because now I've played like 3 of these.
Yoshi's Cardboard Nightmare of Garbage.
I played the
I
Wii
say
U
this
one.
not because it looks bad, but because it literally looks like it's made out of trash.
I played the 3DS one.
You know what I wish they would have done though just now is I wish they would have showed a developer name.
Yeah.
I had to assume Retro.
But like,
Because if it's Prime,
Well,
then it's first person.
well,
so it's not Nintendo.
Here's my thought process: is like, they would show a developer name if that name would inspire excitement.
I'm sure it'll say something like in the treehouse, or there'll be a press release that we're not looking at right now. But as far as like trailers, just keep showing these trailers over and over. Don't have people talk because this is only like 35 minutes long.
Unless
you have to have trailer after trailer.
unless people talking is Biltrin and getting over.
Wow, Yoshi.
Yeah,
Can we
I
not
agree.
have another Wooly game there?
Yeah.
Wooly's Trash Fire.
Oh, it's Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, yeah. Well, I do want to
Oh.
see this.
Heroes.
Probably.
Probably. have to find our mother. Yes.
No, I'm coming with you.
Yikes.
Really?
Yikes.
That's the voice acting you decided to show off?
Ouch.
I know some of those guys.
I am Marth, the Prince of Altea.
Yuri again.
We've come here to save
Yuri
you.
gets a lot of work.
I'm
Remember that you can
Spider-Man.
rely on your
Show me
friends.
horseplay.
We're with you.
Get it together, you two.
Oh,
If you can't do this, who can?
my brain got very confused by what you meant.
You fought your way this far.
The
There's
mounted
nothing
units.
you two can't do. No
Right
matter
there.
the
There he
danger,
is.
Saw
we can
one.
overcome it if we're working together.
I
Saw
think
one.
Wooly would like
Let's
games
move
that are
out.
just horses with no one riding them, but the horses are riding like they're fighting.
That's correct. Also, just horses. There was a game called
So why
Horses.
don't you play those Gallop Racer games?
I did. I played the one with Blanca in it.
I played that one too.
DLC.
Hi there. I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago. It was announced that select Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch
Oof,
version
that
of
looks
Skyrim.
so shitty.
Oh.
Man. You didn't see it, huh?
I'm really
Oh
looking
my
forward to
God,
exploring
that
Skyrim
horse
with
riding
the
looked
Master
terrible.
Sword.
And they're trying-
That's Skyrim for you.
And they're trying to
This
like
Master
not
Sword get in my
show
hand.
off like the elf's
Next up.
horrible old
Yeah,
man
the
face.
The
horrible
DLC pack
ugly
for The
model
Legend of
face.
Zelda Breath of the
It
Wild.
reminds me of Little Mac and
Let us
Knockout
take
Kings.
you on a new Hyrule adventure.
Because if they did, it would be clear that it was not.
Sorry, he
Link.
just said New Hyrule
He
Adventure.
did say that. He said it.
Just the DLC. It's got
DLC details. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
Trial of the Sword.
Wait.
Here's the thing.
What was the name of the trial that was actually the three
Even
trials?
Tie-Dial.
No. The three trials in the Lost Woods.
Oh, they were all named different things. Okay. Trial of the Sword, like I couldn't be more bored. Oh, that rhymed. Hey.
I just feel like I heard that name already.
It's a bunch of challenge rooms. Yeah, it's too late for that, man. Should have put that in before.
And everyone.
Yes!
Yeah.
That'll be great for when I replay the game from scratch. Never.
It's almost as if there's people that might not have played it yet.
This is
DLC.
it's an interesting trade-off in that I feel like it's probably the least replayable Zelda, but it's the longest amount of time you'll spend on your first and only playthrough.
You know what? You're right, but at the same time, like that's a difference in how like people view DLC. I think DLC should be added value for the people who already bought it.
There's other stuff that's coming. There's like new dungeons and things.
That's a great
This
photo.
is just DLC Pack 1. Like I
That's
think what you're
awesome
looking
art.
for is stuff that they said in DLC Pack 2.
Yes, but I think both DLC packs should be worthwhile for people who already beat the game.
Okay, well you can't have everything you want. I don't know what to tell you.
Have you ever parried?
You don't have to tell me anything. I just want to complain.
I know. That's why you show up to these things.
Have you ever parried a laser?
Yeah.
No.
Paired hundreds of them.
They're fucking great.
Is that an amiibo?
No.
That's not the amiibo anybody wants.
Sorry.
It's the side on amiibo.
If I could get an amiibo of anything in this game, it would be a Lionel.
Not a Sado?
What would the Lionel do? I would want Urbosa.
I don't know or care. I want a Lionel toy. I don't care about its functions, you know?
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
You'll be
Playable
playing,
champions?
You'll be playing in the back in the fucking pre-story.
Playable champions?
Well,
That's
it'll be
what it's
this. It'll
implying. What
you
the
know,
fuck?
You know what?
Oh
the-
wait, it's just like
Oh.
it's for. I was like,
yeah.
no, you can't bring it back from the dead.
Can't.
Playable
The four
backstory is
champions
good.
that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be
There you
available
go. That's what you
as
wanted.
amiibo.
Yeah.
The Zora champion, Mipha.
Oh, see, look.
What?
It is what.
Yeah.
They are amiibo.
Oh, yeah.
And
the
no,
Reno
Wooly, I'm not
champion,
going to get what I want
Rivali,
because the first DLC pack is worthless.
and the Gerudo
No,
champion,
I'm saying
Urbosa.
DLC pack 2.
Yes.
You'll be able to use these 4 amiibo in the Legend of
that's-
Zelda.
Although
Breath
looks
of the
like
Wild.
she's
Yeah, that plastic stand.
Yeah, don't worry
Of
about
course,
it.
you'll be able to use these
Not
in the
great.
DLC packs
Not
that you
great
just
on
saw.
that.
So please look forward to them.
I hate being told to please look forward to things. I'm so sick
This
of it.
But
Oh my
yet-
god, what is with this green screen shit?
Travel the world. Bring people together.
But yes, Pat, DLC
Like
backstory
anywhere,
prequel,
with
thumbs
anyone.
up, yay.
Now
Yay.
remove
If
the
video
first one and give
gaming
me
is a
some
journey,
value.
Then Anywhere has to include a stop right here in LA during E3. This is Magic Week.
It's the same
Where
That's
barrel.
the one we went
Channels
to.
go.
That's the
Because it
same
had
barrel.
Donkey
Where the
Kong
game
country.
I
worlds
saw
you've
it.
heard about suddenly
just
spring
kept
into
it.
life. And this
Why would they
summer,
throw a barrel?
No,
on
it's
it?
kind of heated
it's
competition
just footage of
ignites.
They're
the
not.
old
They're
one.
not
Right
using it up
on
by
Nintendo
throwing them at
Switch.
They're
war.
not just having a
Kicks off
stand up
later
to play
today with
Donkey
the
Kong
Splatoon
Tropical
2
Freeze like
World
3 years
Inkling
later.
Invitational,
Or maybe
which
they
brings
would.
teams
So every time
from the
people joke around
Americas,
about like Shadow
Europe,
the Hedgehog
Australia,
giant
New
live
Zealand, and
statues
Japan
being
to
stored
see
in
whose
basements.
colorful
That's
skills
for real.
are
Or
the best.
people
They-
lying about giraffes.
Tomorrow,
I have to
the
assume
There
they
was a
destroy
giraffe. I
will
found a
be
photo
I
of it.
assume they
You might
destroy them
recognize
all.
some of
all
our
Jeff
every
Keighley
time.
in front of a giraffe.
Destroyed it.
who'll be duking it out
Burn
in
them.
heated battles. Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later this week. 4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will
Oh,
be
yeah, this is
So they're going to win?
attendees who rise to
This
the
is their
top
thing where
by battling on
Nintendo's
the
cramping my style.
How
If
so?
you're going to E3,
This is all called
we hope
Nintendo
you'll
Versus.
accept the challenge.
Uh huh. Yeah,
And no
you
matter where
invented
you
that
are,
word.
That
be sure
word.
to
I
catch
did.
up with Nintendo
Not
Treehouse
King Kong
Live
versus
at E3
Godzilla.
for
Should've
all the
copyrighted it.
details and news about Nintendo
You
Switch
should have.
and
That
Nintendo
would be
3DS.
very impressive
But now,
for you to
there are a
have
few
done
more
that.
worlds
Yeah.
left to
Mr.
visit on
Langdell.
our
I was
journey
about to say.
before we land in the booth. Let's go.
Okay, ready? Well,
Yeah.
no, but you.
I told you to get a fucking 30-second pop.
Okay.
Ubisoft is proud to
Oh, this is
announce
longer than
No.
a 30-second pop.
Mario plus
I
Rabbids
guess they have
Kingdom
to talk
Battle,
about it a little bit.
and it will be developed exclusively
There's
for
Aiden
the
Pierce.
Nintendo Switch.
Iconic.
The Rabbids' crazy
I would like to
personalities
think
and
I would have noticed him.
unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom.
I hate them.
They will surprise
The
you
guns?
in this
No, the
tactical adventure
rabbits.
filled with combat.
Like the only plus for
exploration.
me is that I get to
Mario
fucking stomp and
and his
murder a bunch of
friends
them.
will join them in an epic quest to put the kingdom back in order. We can't
You
wait
know what's
for you
unfortunate
to
is
play
that
the game.
this is a missed
on
opportunity
August
to actually just
29th.
have Mario and Rayman hanging out.
Yes, yes, it sure is.
I mean, again, that's a thing for us, but 90% of everyone in the world knows what rabbits are and not what Rayman is.
Because they got more popular.
Because they got way more popular. Sonic?
No.
Good.
Rocket League.
Oh, right. We already saw. What the?
Yeah, but for reals this time. Also, Nintendo themed cars.
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
I was
Come on.
about to say it, but
What else are you gonna do with
That's
it? Come on.
come on.
Come on. Fucking. There you go. Right on
On
time.
behalf of everyone here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know
Didn't
that both
they
the
already
Rocket League
announce
and
it?
Switch
I
communities
thought
have
that
wanted
they
it,
did.
and now we're going to release it, complete with
We are
cross-out
going to
support for
release
two
it
players
now.
Components on other platforms.
The Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus
It's
far,
released
plus
it.
exclusives like local wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi hats for customizing your car, and new exclusive cars we'll talk
Rabbids.
about later this year.
Look for
Mario
Rocket
and
League on
Luigi
Nintendo
hats
Switch
for your
this holiday.
car. This looks like Xenoblade again.
Can't be Odyssey.
What's Odyssey? You keep mentioning it.
Mario.
Oh, Mario Odyssey. Got it.
I like dinosaurs.
Scale back.
Hold on, turn.
It's not Monster Hunter.
No.
Look at this perfect creature.
It's a real
the way it
dinosaur.
is.
This fictional
Clean.
beast. This fantasy beast.
I
Wait, it's
thought-
got a fucking more than it is Odyssey.
Oh, it is Odyssey.
Holy shit.
I'm fucking with dinosaurs.
You got they got us. They got everybody.
They
on
got,
that.
got us
That
good.
one.
It's like, that's not Odyssey.
Why would it be?
Nope.
Here we go. Off the rails. But you know it's
Okay.
Lyrics?
It's freedom like you
Oh, I forgot about Pimp Bowser.
So cool.
I forgot.
How could you have possibly forgotten?
I don't know.
This is America suit and Raiden suit. Oh, that's cool. Sprites on the side.
Huh.
So you can enslave animals.
Yes. I've enslaved your animal soul.
He can warg.
And they're
They
forced to get mustaches.
They're forced to power
Enemies
up.
too.
Okay, so now we can see what the
Oh, so
fish
now Mario is Kirby.
More than Kirby. Mario is now Mind Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I don't like that fish.
That's hilarious.
You
Oh, I
get
like
to
that
be
little skull guy.
everything.
Come
No.
on, internet. Why you do this to me?
You can fucking Mind Jack all of them.
Mind Jack Bowser then.
Or Peach. And make her marry you.
Whoa. That's a weird boss for Mario.
How about that? Oh my god. Inanimate objects too.
A regular person.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you
Yep,
said you can do that in game.
Yep, no.
Look, it's her. She's singing.
It all makes sense now. It all makes sense
I don't
now.
know if it all makes sense, but that looks pretty good.
No, but like a mechanic that has to be
Oh,
introduced
shit,
to go.
October.
It's not just
October.
Yeah.
October.
More, huh?
No, but what I mean is it's a mechanic that
That's
has
it?
to show you that it's
Hold
not
on.
just like running around and platforming.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You need some
I
kind of.
was told to watch the fucking
Yeah, we're told to watch
Treehouse
stuff, but
thing.
it might be huge lies.
Yeah, it's possible. But considering how short that was, we can give it some time.
Yeah.
How do you go to the treehouse?
That's So if you're not going to have galaxies to fly across and planets to land on, then you have to have tons of things to possess.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017.
Interesting.
We're back for another year. We've got a lot of great game content to show you, and a lot of special guests swinging by as well.
Oh
But to
boy.
get things kicked off, we're going to take another look at Super Mario Odyssey. Just saw the video in the spotlight. It's going to be coming out on October
And here's the new
27th, really
Platinum
soon.
game, like-
And we're going to take a look at some gameplay.
They've done
I'm
that
Sam
before.
from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob,
Yeah.
and Scott on the end. And we have some very
That's
special
happening
guests
in
with us
real
for
life,
this
by the way.
segment.
Yeah,
We've
I
got the game's producer, Koizumi-san,
Look at
and
these
the game's
jackasses.
director, Motokura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
So the sombrero and the top hat are other cat characters?
So I know
Like
most
other
people are really excited to get the gameplay, but before we jump in, there were a lot
were
of
a hat,
really
what
cool
would you
reveals
be?
in that video, and I think folks are going to be really interested
No,
in
you'd
all the
be one
different
of- oh,
directions
yeah,
that
I
you're taking
guess.
this
Yeah.
game.
What
But
am
at the
I?
core,
I'd be
there's
one of those
really,
Polish
kind of
ones?
a
I'd be a
fragment
ball
of
I don't
cap.
even know what
you've got
that
going. I
looks
was wondering if you
like.
could tell our viewers a little bit more
It's got a
about
little
that.
thing in it.
Well, does the hat look at your DNA? Or does it look at your
Or your
personality?
personality, yeah, I guess. Good question. I don't know.
Leprechaun hat? Is that what you want me to
First, could I just
say?
ask you, was there anything
Well,
you
I
saw in
mean,
there that particularly surprised
If
you?
it wasn't that, then it would
I
just
gotta
be
say,
a
the
skull
first time I saw
beanie,
that
guess.
T-Rex,
Yes.
At the end of that.
my heart stopped. I
dinosaur
think
was a
it was
big
so
deal.
exciting.
If it looked at your DNA.
Was there no way to set this place up outside of the wind?
マリオはテーマが旅になっていて、別の国に行った時の驚きをすごく
Or is that
強調
just
してい
somebody
ます。
breathing too hard?
So we have a theme of going on a journey. in
someone's
this game,
wearing
but we're also
a-
trying to give the player a lot of
someone's wearing a
surprises,
clip-on
and I think
mic,
the dinosaur is a
and
little,
it's rustling
really big
around.
surprise for us.
マリオシリーズって
Right
マ
now,
リ
it
オ
seems like everyone's
が
not
持ってる
wearing a
その
clip-on
分か
mic.
りやすさであるとか、可
So
愛らしさ
From
であると
Software
か、
confirmed
誰でも
to
分かるような
83.
共感
Well,
と
they
いう
hate
もので
this year.
今作っていて
From
まあこれも
Software
入ってるんですけど
confirmed to
も
like
今回は
taking
特
a
に
break,
旅の驚きっていうことをすごく
which they're super allowed to.
No. No, they're not.
驚きというテーマを
The Bloodborne
体験
team
もそう
hasn't
だし
made
ビジュアル
anything
も
in
そうだ
2
し
years.
たくさん
They made
詰め込んでます。
Dark Souls
So we
3
also want
DLC.
to balance that feeling of surprise with some
Bloodborne
emotional
team made
resonance,
Dark
giving
Souls?
people
Yeah.
something that's familiar,
I thought there were
that's
multiple
attractive, that's
teams.
really
There
cute
are,
from the
but
Mario series.
Those guys-
Bounce
those
back
guys-
action
they
forward
bring them
keeping
all
us
over the
Who,
place.
who has
surprising.
not been
それ
working?
を
The
体
Dark
験
Souls
する
2
ための
guys.
新しい
Okay, well then
プレイ
that's
システ
fine.
ム
Well, no, they were thrown into that pit.
それは本倉さんに説明してください。
I
So we've
assume that
come up with some
Bloodborne
play
just had
systems
like
to get that across as
everybody
well. So it's not just a look
working
and
on it,
feel,
to be
but a
honest.
play
I don't think we
experience
can,
also. And I'd like to turn to Mr.
surmise the
Curtis to explain
internal
that.
workings and
今
such a
作は
clear,
帽子
concise
を
way.
投げて、
It's really easy.
敵や物を操って
But I've like
と
seen
ある地
internally
球を
how
冒険
teams
するっていう
change for every
物語に
project.
なってい
So
ます
the A team, B
So
team
the kind
thing,
of overall story of
sometimes
this
it
game is,
works,
you're
but
going around, you're throwing your
nowadays
hat,
you just
you're
pull on a
taking
lot
over
of
So
different
the only
things.
time that the A
You're
team B
traveling the
team
world
thing was
while you do that.
actually enshrined
その
into
パワー
like
ムーンっていうのがイコール
Capcom
パワームーン
corporate
になっていますので、
structure
それを帽子を投げ
that
た
I
り、いろんな
can
もの
think
を
of
操
is
っ
Call of
て、
Duty literally
箱
had
庭を
the
Trey-
officers.
yeah, Treyarch and
And
thing.
we talked
and
about
Infinity Ward.
surprise
And then
before,
Treyarch
but basically
became the
the
A
unit
team.
of surprise in
But,
this game is those power moons. Those always equal
whatchamacallit,
the surprise. So you
Yeah,
go
Capcom
around,
has the B
you know,
team
you throw
making
your
Marvel
But they
Infinite.
literally
Infinite.
had names for them, like
Yeah.
Studio 6
Surprising in
and
that
stuff
game.
Yeah, like
that.
Marvel Infinite team.
Well,
Right on, so
sure.
let's get into some
I mean,
gameplay. Rob, you're
Yes,
going to take us
please.
into
I
New
want
Donk
explanation
City.
why every character model looks
First,
so
I'd like to
fucking
take a quick
terrible.
look at
They
the
don't all look
Odyssey, for
terrible.
which the game is named.
Some of them look terrible.
It's
Who
the
doesn't
ship
look terrible?
Mario uses to
Mega
travel
Man.
the world, and it's
What's
powered
that?
by these
X looks
power
fine.
moons, so you keep needing additional thresholds of them to get onto the next kingdom.
Then again, he's the hardest
And
to fuck up.
just to show off a little bit of the new moves, obviously there's the hat throw.
This
You
is
can
why
make it
people
stay in
told us
place,
to
which is sometimes valuable.
Can you
It can grab things for you. There's two kinds of
No,
coins. Which
clearly
we'll
it's not.
later
Well,
on.
Actually, they're in the
Clearly
dialogue
it's
box.
not.
We saw Cappy.
Oh yeah. Cappy is both the red hat that he's wearing and also in his.
The message was
native
also-
form,
Can you give
he's
the
a white
address
top
of
hat.
the man that told us this so Pat, I guess,
so
can kill
one other
him?
move
I don't
that's
want to
pretty
kill
cool
him.
is
I
the
just want to
circular
rough him
throw.
up.
It was
Absolutely
also
everything.
like tune into
But
the
let's get
first
down
hour.
into the city. And as you saw in the trailer,
Are you just-
the
are you just
capture mechanic lets you
selectively,
take over
yeah,
things. It also
thinking
lets you
right
do
now?
fairly
Okay.
exotic things like turn into electricity, travel through wires.
Well,
I don't know if,
So how did the
what the word
capture
I'm looking
mechanic
for.
come
It's
about?
not disappointed. Just unenthused.
Go take 5. We'll call you.
そうですね、今作は
What, I'm
も
just
のす
gonna
ごく
take
いろんなこ
go
う
to
試
the
作って
different
いうも
room
の
and
を
just do the exact same fucking
just
thing.
Yeah,
sit down,
pretty much.
yeah.
So when
Pretty
we were making
much.
this game,
At
what
least
we
you can,
started
you
out
know,
doing was making just a huge amount.
can
Of
At least
Right
I won't have to
there.
hear your stupid
こ
fucking
の
mouth.
キャプチャーというアクションもそのうちの一つです。
Oh, wow.
And this capture
That's a-
action was just one of those prototypes.
New Donk City.
Mina
What does that mean? What is that telling you to do when you see a question mark telling you to cross the street?
そうですね、2、3日ぐらいで作って遊んでみたらものすごく面白かったので、
Let's have fun.
すぐゲームの中心に入れようと決めました。
So you know, it was just one of the ideas that came up.
That
but,
was
we worked on it
weird.
for
Real
2 or 3
people
days,
squashing and
it just
stretching like
instantly
Goombas.
turned into something that was really fun, and we decided, well, okay, this should just be the center of this game.
I mean, if there are
love how
weird
much it
people,
encourages
like
that
weird proportions,
exploration and
it'd also be
experimentation that I think
strange.
the Mario
But I
games
think what
along
it
these
is
lines
that
are
it's
so known
supposed
for.
to
You
be
think
like a
about Super Mario 64,
1950s
Super
New
Mario
York.
Sunshine.
So they're
Those
like,
people are on a tablet.
So much stuff that just looks
well,
interesting.
they're
laptop.
dressed like they are at the
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're
you know what I
dressed
mean?
way
Happens
out of
to-
the time
you wanna
period
try
that they're
everything.
clearly
Oh, wait, there's
using.
the girl. There's the singer.
New
It's
Donk.
actually called New Donk City. I thought that was just a random
そうですね、
sign.
いろんなものにこう帽子を投げたり、試
I'll
してみ
donk
たら
this city all day.
Yeah, I definitely.
And
think
again,
people
if
while they're playing this game,
If
they
this
just
story
throw their
doesn't
hat at
begin with
everything,
Mario
try
going
all
through a
sorts of
tube
different
into
things.
another world, then this implies that this is where he's
right now,
from.
normally, if
And
you're
he's
following
just
the
a
story
super
path of the
creepy
game, you'd be talking
weirdo.
to Mayor Pauline, who wants you to recruit musicians.
Oh.
There's one there. But we're going to ignore that. for now.
Pauline's
There's
the
lots of
mayor.
things you to be on following the
Wow,
main
she's
story
been
of the game.
going places.
Like
Right?
rockets
More
and
than
charge rockets.
zero.
She
Everyone's
cleaned
done
up.
it if you could.
Literally,
Filled out.
her
No
image.
fair. So you mentioned Mayor Pauline,
Politically,
and I think our
she
sharp-eyed
cleaned up.
viewers will have noticed that some of the
What
street
fucking
signs,
nightmare cityscape
are
is
references to
this?
some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some
Like,
interesting red girders.
it would have been
going on
fine
here.
before, but
I wonder,
because they're in
we're
a
just
pseudo
where
real
I do
world,
like
it's
to
now
tell
You have to
incredibly
assume that
bizarre.
you have to assume people live this life.
This is
Yeah.
where I do all my training. Said that gray, like Slender Man looking character.
名前がついてると、なんかもっと何かこの都市について説明していただけますか。
I mean,
そうです
doesn't
ね
the treehouse thing have a
名前もそう
schedule?
ですし、ポリンってド
Yeah,
ンキーコン
but
グ
the
のキャラクタ
schedule is
ー
lies.
何かのゲームに関係がありそうですけど、今日はちょっと
Here's the real
詳しく
deal.
言えないんですけど。
So certainly you can tell that Pauline
Aye.
is from Donkey Kong, and the name New Donk City probably leads you to a couple of hints, but we can't get into too pretty much.
I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
That is a
good choice
shirt.
today.
That's why Pauline's the mayor of
Look forward to
Donk
hearing more
City.
about that.
She killed Donkey Kong. She fucking stabbed him to
I'm
death.
the
Or
I'm the new Donk.
Or she likes Donkey Kong.
And this is interesting
Why would-
here, where
oh,
we
that's a
see.
fucking-
I mean,
Yeah,
really throughout New Donk
Stockholm.
City, and I think
Damn.
throughout the world, we've got.
Or maybe
these
Mario just
really
had that
funny
whole
playground
situation
elements
completely
where you're
backwards.
bouncing on
Maybe
things,
the
you're
fact that
jumping
he
on things,
ignored
you're
Pauline
swinging.
for the last 20
can you
years
tell our viewers a little bit more about
made
how
her a
you
little
came up with
salty.
that kind of play mechanic in the game?
ぶら下がったりして、飛び跳ねたりして、いろんな、環境のものになんか反応させられるんですけど、どういうふうにそういうなんか遊び場っぽい雰囲気を出せるようになんか考え方ありますか？
You know, and eventually, like, Donkey Kong's ignored her because Candy Kong came along.
Isn't he related to Candy Kong? Because her last name is also Kong?
No. Well,
going back to
yeah, but they're monkeys, so it's okay.
They're all monkeys, Willie.
Yeah, so it's okay.
Game ideas.
What?
And then next what we think about
It's okay
is
if they're
where to
related.
place them within the stage.
Is this what you were pushing now?
That's what God pushes in nature. That's what monkeys do,
we
Pat.
put it in the stage, we like combine it with different art assets, like kind of like real,
those
real
ones
things to see
also
what it
wear
might actually look like and work in game, and then try playing.
They're not bound
If
by
they could get their
your
hands on
laws.
ties, I'm sure they'd be a fan. Either way, Pauline has been ignored by just about everybody.
And then, you know, obviously out of that, like different things
Like,
come
it
up,
looks
like,
like
oh,
it's
maybe we could do
actually,
this a
like,
little bit
filled with,
differently,
like,
maybe this
fucking
could actually
pollution.
work.
There's a
like
little
this
something,
instead, and
I don't know
then
if you're familiar with
add
it.
that to
Do an zoom drop.
It's called the rules of nature.
で先ほどちょっと出たタクシーなんかをジャンプさせるのもスーパーマリオサンシャインとちょっと似たような仕様があったので、
Like jump off and just do a butt stomp. You'll like kill everything. You like Hulk
And so, you know,
destruction.
you saw before, you know, we were able to jump on top of the taxi, and that's something that was sort of in Super Mario Sunshine at times. So in that way, we're also getting hints from past games.
Can I quickly interject?
And
Why are there cars on top of this weird
as I mentioned, the goal
two-block
right now is to recruit
hellscape?
these musicians. When I was first playing
There's
this
got to
game
be
for a
some sort of
feedback
intro that
report for the development
explains
team,
how weird and
I
why.
could not
bet
figure
there
out how to get to this
fucking
guy
is
on the top of this
nothing. I
building.
bet there's
He's
there's
just
always
stuck right
something
now in
that's
that
just like
triangular
30
building.
seconds long.
And the way I eventually
Do
found
one of
to
those
do it
Spider-Man
There you go.
was to take a really
Yeah.
long fall.
Ah, boo.
And that worked. And a bit to my surprise.
The fact that he
And I
doesn't
would
go
want
like,
to know when you saw that
I was
report
like,
from me,
yeah,
you know, what was that a problem to
Pity
be
no
solved?
one
Was that a
can
cool
hear
thing?
me.
What was that?
Kick that guy off the roof. Kick him. Kill him.
well, you can possess him and then jump off the roof as him, and then unpossess him in midair like Venom.
Oh, that's good shit.
今日ここでプレイするとは思わなかったです。
Yeah, I did read that. I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
Well, I also know the real way. Or another way.
Yeah, that's true. That's basically one
で
of
も
the
自分でこういろんな
musicians
プレ
from
イの仕方
Night in the
を
Woods.
探してもらえたらと思うんですけど。
Yeah, yeah.
Playing music in a
スーパーマリ
place
オ
alone.
64やスーパーマリオサンシャインから続くものだと思います。
But you know, you found your own way to play it, and like you know, letting users play around with the game and find their own ways of doing things. That's something that goes way back in 3D Mario.
But yeah, this is a horrifying place
Super Mario Sunshine
that
as well.
would be super terrible to
So
live
this is
in.
actually one of the two kingdoms that's going to be playable on the show floor. The show floor, of course, isn't open yet, so we don't have folks playing the game at this moment, but I'm really looking forward to talking to folks after they've played it, because I think there's so many different ways to problem solve and find the moons in these kingdoms.
Cranky
I'm not really sure
Avenue.
if we'll find everything over the course of the show, but it's going to be interesting to find out how different people
Construct
approached
Lane.
completing some of these objectives.
But the game encourages so much experimentation because you aren't
Yeah.
kicked out of the level every time you find a moon. There is no reason not to investigate
It's kinda
every
like
little thing you can
those
see that might be
crazy,
interesting.
levels
There's
in
no time limit.
Sunshine.
There's no
There's
no
like this
disincentive.
challenge that's probably I think
There's lots
tougher
and lots
than
of
the
cool
main
stuff.
stuff.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, that is a very interesting change that adds, I think, to the immersion in the kingdoms when you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine. Whenever you got your, whatever the collectible objective was, depending on the game you were
So
playing,
it's cranking
you get bumped out of the area and you have to come back in. But here,
It's
since
Cranky
you're not going to
Avenue,
get booted out
like
of the kingdom,
the equivalent of MLK Drive
go check out that
in
weird
this
thing you saw on the
in New
horizon,
Donk
because
City.
you can still continue with
Like,
whatever
was
you're
that
doing.
where it happened?
It's where everyone's really cranky.
But then, keep on tracking and finding
Little
moves.
upset,
Another
perhaps.
reason to explore everything is that there's very little
I don't know.
there's very little
Field of
punishment for
the
dying.
I don't
just lost
know.
10 coins, and there's lots.
I'm just filling time.
And I get to try again right away.
Don't worry, the Nintendo Treehouse people will fill time for you.
Oh, good luck.
It's also worth mentioning that the bullet bills here are coming out with visors on, so they cannot be captured until you knock their hats
The
off.
problem is that it's
an enemy
like,
with a hat is the
hey,
scariest
yeah,
thing in
you
this
know
game.
what? This is kind of winding
Fashion is
down.
very
Oh, a
important,
new
so
Nier.
You got to be conscious of your
Or
head.
like an equivalent could happen. Like after Nier, it's like
Well,
I'm
apparently
never
this is
sure
not my day
anymore.
for this.
Nier
challenge.
Volva announced.
That's right. Third time's a charm, right?
Yeah. And if you
Yeah.
I mean, we
first
could
you don't
always do the
succeed, give up
thing
on the third
where
attempt.
we don't, and then it happens, and we
I'm
go,
just
oh
looking at the
fuck, we
space
should have
where
screwed.
We did the
we saw other
coolest
sections of
thing
New York City
when we
looking
saw
for
it.
Which was?
It was
I'm
so
just so impressed with
cool.
the texture work that's been done. I
You'll
feel like
never
every time
know.
I see
We'll
a
never
world, it's
tell
kind
you
of
about it though.
more and more of these textures are just jumping out at me. It's
I'm very hungover.
really fun to see in person.
It is a gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to highlight some especially pretty.
Wally, why did you buy all these chips no one
you
wants
got
to
this.
eat?
Easy to know.
Yeah, I know. But you bought these like a week ago.
And
Chips stay good.
While I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed. Yes.
Are you okay?
One thing that we
That's a
haven't mentioned
genuine
yet that we
question.
probably
Are
should
you
talk a little
actually
bit about is the fact
okay?
that we're playing
I
with
said I'm
Joy-Con
very
and straps
hungover.
attached.
Yes.
So I'm
And,
fine. I'm just
that's a
Okay.
really
roll
fantastic way
out
to
of
play
it.
this game. It of course
By a
supports
week
Pro
ago, did
Controller
you
and
mean
controller
2 days
options,
ago?
But
Yeah.
you can do so much with the
That's
motion
obviously
controls.
what I
and
meant.
Throwing Cappy feels very intuitive.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to
I'm
a
checking
different section of the game where I showed the sand world, which is also playable on
I'm
the show
checking
floor.
in.
So give me just a moment
Oh,
here.
no worries. But I do love that as you're experimenting, and I think we'll see folks doing that on the show floor here, so many of your gestures will affect how Cappy moves that while you're holding the Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached, you really want to just try moving your arms in different directions. Like, okay, I'm going to try throwing up, I'm going to throw down, throw out. But I was really impressed by how well that implementation was put into play. Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the Sand Kingdom, in the town of
Okay,
Tostarena.
so these things are called kingdoms, huh?
And they had a problem now because it's all frozen. Everything is cold for reasons, of course,
See,
that Mario will
this is
eventually
more
solve.
Mario-like.
Yeah.
Actually, if you hang still for
Well,
a second, we can show his
I
little
mean,
idle animation when he's
oh,
cold.
yeah,
Still
yeah.
like a weirdo place, a city that makes
Oh,
no
he's cold.
sense.
I love
But
locals here too.
Yeah, I think he's
it's like
distracted by
zany.
the
Yeah,
local
and
dancing around,
these
but I think
dead
he's by himself
Mexican
and he
people
really
are
shivers.
like
Yeah.
super into it.
Yeah.
Into being dead.
So let's see here.
Oh, it's my favorite.
One thing I did want to show off is, so as we mentioned, there's two kinds of coins in this game, and for I believe the first time in the mainline Mario series, you can actually buy things with your coins. And I wanted to ask the developers how that came up. You know, that currency should be worth currency.
なんでコインで買い物できるようにしたいと思ったんでしょうか。
はい、今回はコインを本当にお金として扱おうと思いました。
So we wanted, coins to be used as coins in this game. Actually, use them as money.
Is
外
that
国
the
に行った
answer?
時にその国のお金ってすごいなんか印象に残ってないですか。
And I think you'll agree. If
It's
you go
bothering
to
so
a
much
foreign
to
land,
me
one of the things that makes the biggest
that
impression on
their
you is
capture
the
kit
currency.
has the fucking
これ使えるのとか
referencing
思った
error
り
at
し
the
ま
top
す。
of the screen.
You kind of
I
look at it
see
and you
it.
think, wait, is
Drive
this
me nuts.
real? Can I use this?
I also see
今回
a
はマ
lot
リオ
of
もいろん
horrible
な国
jokes
を
that you
旅
can't
します
unsay そ
ので、そ
once
の
you say
国そ
them.
の国のコイン
So I'm just going to eat these chips.
And
That's
since
why you
Mario
have
is going
them.
around to all these different kingdoms
Wait.
in this game, we wanted to
Like
make sure
bad
that there was a
jokes?
currency. For
Pretty
it.
bad jokes.
Okay, that's
要素
fine.
はコレクトするコインの要素になっていますので、集めたもので
That's fine.
コスチュームを変えたり、お土産を買うことができます。
And they're collectible items, so you can
And they
use
love
them
being
to
dead, you're right.
buy different outfits or buy souvenirs.
Are all Mexicans in the
Yeah.
Mario world
Maybe
confirmed
sometimes.
dead? Is that
Yeah,
what
and
we're
it's always
doing
fun
right
to buy
now?
souvenirs,
You see
right?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
It's a problem.
Yeah, it's not
It's a problem. I'm just going to eat these
Speaking of
chips.
shopping, we are now in Crazy
Oh
Camp.
boy.
So there's two kinds of coins, as we mentioned. The purple ones are unique to the local kingdom. The yellow ones can be used in any shop.
Wait, what the fuck are you buying?
I'm going to buy, because the guy at the door said maybe I should. I'm not living up to their dress code. Maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy a local
that's the
sombrero
costume
and
shit's for,
poncho.
okay.
And wait till you see how adorable Mario looks.
Being adorable, I just love the
I'm
shopkeeper.
confused
Yeah,
at the
and a
way
huge
some of these
stack of
things are
hats.
presented, and that
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you
I
can use to decorate
feel
the
like
inside
they
of the ship.
pretend that you
Nice.
didn't just
And now I'm
watch the
rocking this
thing
look.
you just watched. So like he's like, I can't wait till you see how
Let's
adorable
go.
Mario is in
Try
this.
that
It's like, but
door
we
again.
saw. He was wearing this outfit
So my
all over
capabilities
that
are the
trailer.
same.
But
I
the
still have
treehouse
it's still
is like
Cappy,
long
even though he's turned
extended,
into
like,
a
live stream
different
game
kind of
That's
hat
what
now.
he's only reading
He
what
can
the
turn into any
teleprompter
kind of
tells
headwear
him to.
apparently.
Yeah.
Why would
that's
the
true.
teleprompter tell him that? Does the
Exotic
teleprompter
superpower.
assume that no one watched the trailer?
And, all right. So I go over and talk to this guy.
See if you meet the expectations.
It assumes that you won't believe how cute Mario is once you see
I
him
got
in
the
his little
trailer
hat.
with smoke and mirrors.
Oh man,
Well,
Willie's
the hat
getting
is the one
super
and
odd
the poncho's
message.
the other.
Okay,
Alright.
so since this is a bit of a down moment, let's start throwing
And this
someone
is, of
under the
course,
bus
the
right
goal I was
super
working toward all
hard.
this time.
Is Austin going fucking crazy with that fucking
I love all
Detroit
these little
shit?
moments of surprise where
Oh,
you never
yeah.
really know what's
Did
gonna
you
happen
fucking
and you
see that?
Real
get them when you
rough.
get
You're
them.
talking
I don't
about
know, I
Austin
wanted to
Creed,
get- I wanted to
not
get
Austin
play
Eruption.
guitar.
Wait, which
Talking
one?
about Austin Creed.
You're
Oh,
talking
it was
about
Austin Creed? Okay.
He's like, Detroit's the best thing I saw. at
You
E3.
brought it up.
Yeah, well, I just saw Matt going, no, Austin, no. I didn't know which Austin was. I thought it was Eruption.
Over
Yeah,
this
well,
direction.
right below
Nappy
that,
time
it
with
says,
Patty.
It says Austin Creed.
Don't call me that.
Nappy
That
time.
was just footprints. That must be on the right
I think
track.
it's time. I
But-
really,
but
really,
yeah,
really.
I felt like
I'm gonna record videos after this.
I felt
So
like
notice
it
that
was
by using the
it was
motion
like a
controls, I can
child
actually use the
saying,
little
"What's
homing
this
function of the
crap?"
hat
Like not
more
knowing.
easily.
He doesn't know. He
He
doesn't
doesn't
know.
It is
know.
possible with
okay.
the button controls only.
Unless it's like
much
if
more
I look
difficult.
back at his post history and he's like, "Man, replayed Heavy Rain for the
Right, the
third
classic
time
Uma.
today.
Yeah.
Love it."
I got the Sean ending.
Let's just do a big one for.
At that point, it's like,
That-
I don't know. What am I supposed to do with you, sir?
Hey, Americans.
And
Do you guys
that's,
have
I guess
ketchup
folks will
flavored
probably
chips
notice it
yet?
Here, so you're not
They
capturing
do,
those
but I
people.
believe it's still
not
like
every
mega
single
popular in
enemy that's
Canada.
capturable.
Because they have more
You've gotta
flavors
find
of
the
us than
special
everything
ones.
now.
Yeah.
And a
Did
lot
you
of
say
it's,
they have
having
more
a good
flavors
eye.
of us than
Just
anything?
No, you said then
Yeah.
us.
I think they're a shade
Damn it.
bigger, the ones you can capture.
No, I didn't.
But I'm not.
Thanks for the save.
I
but
thought I heard
Nope.
you. I swear you're
Nope.
smart.
So bullet bills, of course, are useful
Damn
because
it.
you can fly with them.
That was very sweet of you, Matt.
We do, but
I
they're
legit
rare.
thought you said there. I was like, I understood that sentence.
And now I've got to very quickly capture my ride back.
And with bullet bills, you can only capture them for a limited amount of time because at some point they're just going to blow up.
Yeah.
So you have to be a little mindful of what you're
What
doing.
happens to Mario?
Yeah, you
when
only
you
get
go
so much
down.
time with the
Just checking.
explosive.
I think it takes a bunch of damage.
All right, and then
Oh, what's the chat say about
almost
ketchup?
to one of my favorite
They
bits
do,
of
but
this
it's
level.
rare.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh yeah, the next bit you're coming up to.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
What about
So
what about
this
the
place
Brits?
has these murals.
Do you
that
have
look like they're
ketchup
decorated in this
crisps?
Cool old
I don't
school
think they
aesthetic.
know what ketchup is.
And I'm just gonna go right
Do
on.
you
in.
have tomato crisps?
And I've still got my costume.
So,
I can appreciate this
Quiz
very
Santa
much.
Motor
what
Coruscant,
I'm
I think we
looking at.
definitely need to hear a
Nice.
little bit more background about why you
Zelda
added
tech.
this into the game because it's
That,
so
that
cool,
hitbox
it's
is a
so
little
unexpected as
goofy,
well, I
but
think.
that's fine.
It went
なんで
through
こ
his
のような
hat, yeah.
2D の8ビットマリオのところも入れたいと思ったんでしょうか。
3D の部分は気持ち
Oh,
よく
that's
探
actually
索できるように
slicker than
比
Zelda.
較的おおらかに
Cocktail crisps. Holy shit.
So we wanted to make something that would be, sort of a contrast with the 3D stages that you're able to explore very freely in.
2D の部分はもう少し
They're not awful
細かく
guys, I'm telling you. They
緊張
taste
感
pretty
が
good.
ある
You can't have too many of them though, because they're very
the
salty.
2D,
I haven't
the
had
2D
one in
spaces are
years.
Kind of
They're
more,
one
very
left that I
salty,
can
they're
have.
more precise.
But they are
and,
legit.
It's more like kind of, sort of traditional platforming elements.
同
They
じ
have
ステージ
one,
の中でもそういった違った遊びっていうのを入れた
But also
Catsup
within the 2D
crisp.
stages, as you can see, we wanted to have a lot of different variety.
Again, it's like salted vinegar. Like you can only have a few
ゲ
of
ーム
them.
が好きな人にも
Because they're very strong.
ビジュアルになってると思います
And of course, with the visuals, we're hoping it's something, the people who enjoyed kind of those classic nostalgic games also get a kick out of as well.
Not always in the
So
mood
one
for
thing
them.
I'd love to show off when we're getting
But
out
I do like them.
to
Maybe
right
have
the
some
end
kind
of
of
this
tasteless
phase
pleb, but
is
like
just
me,
how
good
much the music
Doritos with
changes
a
when
Mountain
we're
Dew.
transitioning back and forth. Because I
Yeah.
know we've been chatting, maybe it's hard for some folks to hear what's been going on
I
here, but
don't
if we
like
just pop in
Mountain
and out of
Dew,
that warp pipe, it's a pretty impressive transition when the music
It is.
changes.
Why did Mountain Dew become the game?
But there's no warp pipe up here.
Just start
So-
off. No.
Yeah.
No.
But
You
can
know
now
what's
see that
like
it's more of a
the
naturalistic
sleeper hit,
instrument.
honestly?
So I'm going to
Yeah.
skip ahead
Miss
and
Vicky's.
show off
I feel like
the
Miss,
last
I
part
feel
of
like
this,
Miss
this
Vicky's
scenario.
came from the back.
Very strong.
Came from the
okay.
back. No one really pushes
think
it
It's like
tight hard.
underground for a while.
No one really talks
these-
about it. Everyone only knows Ruffles and
Wrist straps,
Doritos.
people. Always wrist
But
straps.
Yes.
Miss Vicky's is like underground hit.
I'll set to jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
worth
think so.
mentioning too that we're only covering a
I
tiny
feel
bit
like
of
the
what is
streets
in
is
this
talking
game,
about
and
Miss
there's so
Vicky.
much
Yeah,
more to
there's-
do and explore.
There's just a
think-
ridiculous amount. All right, so here we
think
are.
you
This
might
is
have
much
a
later
point.
in the level. I'm still got my snappy outfit though, and watch
I
these
thought it
bullet
was
bills
cute, not
transition
snappy.
out of the
Come on,
2D.
man. Kiss down,
and I'm
man.
going to use one to break open this wall.
So another thing that's really handy about the bullet bills as a capture target that you'll see here, when you're trying to target for really precision flying, it's got a little bit of a headlamp.
good.
Oh no, no, you.
Oh, I'm doomed.
That's okay. But
Kettle
it's got a
chips,
little bit
man.
of a
Kettle
headlamp,
chips.
so you can kind
all
of
about
use
that
that to
kettle
line
lighting,
yourself
yeah.
up.
It's super handy.
Like I remember
That's okay,
when
'cause you get to see this
baked was a big deal.
transitioning in
love
And it
that.
was like,
So
yeah,
cool.
okay, that's cool. But then Vicky's came out with the kettle, and it was like, oh shit.
All right, you got
Seems
this.
like some people are saying the the general idea is
here
that
we go.
Metroid is being developed by Nintendo with help from a
And with bullet bills, you can also give
studio,
yourself little speed
and
bursts
it's
as
not
well.
Are there any details anywhere?
No,
So
absolutely
it's
zero
worth experimenting once you get a
official.
feel for the timing of how
But
long
that's
a
just
bullet
like
bill will
a couple
last.
people like, yeah,
It's
I heard
kind of like
that too, I
driving
heard
a
that
car.
too. I mean, it could be
It doesn't
bullshit.
have any
I mean,
brake pedal.
I could
It-
see that
you can-
happening.
You can go faster.
That's actually
You can
kind of more
steer.
exciting in a way because it means like
That's all you
Retro
can
is
do.
making a game as well.
Yeah. I'm fine with that as well.
It's just I don't want Sakamoto to
Folks
get
may have seen them in
anywhere
our
near
original
this.
teaser trailer for this game.
At the same time,
they are an evil
a
wedding
Japanese
planning
developed
firm,
Prime
and I'd
will
love to hear more from
feel
the
super
developers
different.
about how they came to be and what your favorite brutal
like,
is.
I'm trying to my mind races to think of Japanese developed first-person games. It's very, very,
very foreign. Very.
I can think of Breakdown, and that's it.
They do not. In general, Japanese.
I can think of the DMC1 underwater sequences.
Metal Gear,
parts
of Metal Gear. Japanese developers don't like going to first person that often.
Japanese players especially don't.
And they're very serious about their work.
It's a really, really
work ethic
Western
is
thing that
admirable.
came about with the rise of
真ん
military
中にいる
shooters.
ちょっと背の低い同じような帽子をかぶったようなキャラクターがいるんですけれども、それがリーダーなので僕はそのトッパーというキャラクターが
I mean, like then the other option
And you know, my
is like
favorite
it's
is
not first person.
Topper,
They're just
the
like,
kind
yeah,
of
let's just
shorter
slap the
one who
Prime
has
name
that,
on there and just make a weird like other
green
M
top
type
hat?
of
Yeah,
guy.
green, yeah.
I think they know. Like I think
Yeah,
Nintendo knows that at the very least. Like
How about you,
other
Kozumi-san? Do you have a
did not
favorite?
sell well and was not well received overall.
I feel like the Japanese FPS is like House of the Dead.
I mean, like
You know,
yeah,
that's
no, but not really.
no, but I mean that's the best you're getting.
They're like, there's only one type of shooter from the
really
first
good timing 'cause the
person.
character I like
It
the
must
most
be
is
this
the one you're
type.
fighting right now, Harriet. She has this great contrast between her cute appearance and like how devilish she is. She's sort of like the tricky little sister of the group here.
People forget that the most major corrective
Attacks are
design
really fun to watch
decisions
as well,
for the
especially when she
original
starts
Metroid
flying around.
was by
And it's worth
Miyamoto
mentioning,
and
you
a
fight
team at
each of the
EAD.
brutals a few times, but
The
their
visors
tactics
thing?
get more and more
I just,
intense and
another guy saying
dangerous.
like, it has been documented that
But I'll be honest, having
Retro,
planned a
when,
wedding
like,
last
the
year, I would
two
take
in
the help of
Prime, not as
evil
much,
wedding planner.
but
Yeah,
the
I
first
mean,
one
any
since the company was
evil
like
help is
brand
better
new.
than
And
no
remember,
help.
there was crashing all the sports
they're
cars
very
into
dedicated to their
strippers.
work.
And they're willing to fight your
Like,
enemies
they
for you, and that's
hadn't
great.
made a game yet,
nice.
like as a group, and like Nintendo basically whipped Metroid Prime 1 into shape after like many
She'll be
revisions
back.
and shit.
All right, so that's a grand move.
Killer
worth
7.
3 power moves.
That is true.
And there we see Captain
Killer
International
7, I
Stage as
mean,
well.
But you're not
there's-
moving and shooting.
Mario.
Well, you move in third person and you shoot in first.
You're not doing both at the same time.
No, you don't. And the game's on rails.
All right, so
But
that's what
you
we
know,
have
I'd count
for
that.
gameplay
I'd
for
say.
right now. We did have one more little feature. I
But it's
believe.
all there's always
Also,
like
we've got,
these like
It's always weird.
yeah. There's nothing that's just like
So
drop you
these
in that I can
are
think of
the
that's just like
amiibo
run
for
and
the
gun.
game. We've got
Oh, I want that
Princess Peach,
Bowser.
And Mario in their wedding
Wow.
outfits, and
Fucking Monster Hunter fans.
I just need to ask you
the
guys
worst.
about the development process for these because the detail
Because
of the
there's
sculpting
no
is
announcements for
incredible. It's been a very
the
interesting
double
process
cross.
Getting these to the state
People
they
are
are
like,
here.
well, I guess it's never coming to the West now because Monster Hunter World stole it.
And it's dead, don't forget.
It's dead.
Hey,
It'll never like.
ヒロインである
For fuck's
ピーチ
sake,
姫を
even
より
I'm
可愛く
this most
魅力
cynical
的に
person. It's just like
So
it's
first
probably
of all,
gonna fucking come out near Monster Hunter World, and it'll be on the like.
There's more Monster Hunter news
ク
than
ッパ
ever.
とマリオもそのお相手で
So
ある
be
ことに
as
十分な
sad
価
as
値
you
がある
can
として
be.
デザインしています
And then from there, we have Mario
Shit.
as well. And we had to make sure that in terms of visuals, they weren't going to lose out.
They gotta
would be
keep
out.
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
they gotta keep up. Yeah.
あとこのポージングっていうのも今回のテーマに合わせて物語性を持たせているのが特徴になっています。
And another
Did we just see
characteristic
like
is that the
a
posing
triple
is
wedding
very kind of
with
directly
those
linked
amiibos
with,
going like
the
that?
story and what's going to be happening
Okay.
in the game.
Biggest.
Yeah, Mario's got
That's
kind of a
cool.
humble bow thing going, and
You know what's cool?
Bowser's kind of looking
Bigamy.
Like, I own the world.
And I think Bowser looks
Polygamy.
pretty dapper here,
What's
though.
up with
Yeah.
you
But
today?
it is really amazing.
Me?
I don't know how close we can get the camera.
You're
here.
both
We've got a better look here.
You're
going weird than
What's
you.
weird about me?
You're going.
I'm just making fun of that stupid shit. Bowser and Mario are trying to marry Peach at the same. I literally said that.
No, but you didn't point at them.
Yeah,
no, I said.
I was just looking 100% at you, and I'm like,
and
what's
I said,
with your fucking weird animal-based incest bigamy train today?
You brought up the fact that aren't they cousins, and I went, yeah, but they're monkeys, and monkeys fuck each other whether they're cousins or not. That's just a fact. And then some dumb fucking wedding amiibos showed up, and I see two husbands, and Peach is like, what the fuck? Who am I going to marry, the dragon or the plumber? And I'm like, what? Are they both getting married? What's going on? It was weird.
You're saying society's crumbling all around you?
I'm reacting to what I'm seeing.
I'm just talking to you, and I'm hearing a lot of creepy shit.
I'm just responding to external stimulus, my friend.
We'll be showing more.
You're a sponge.
You're all over the place yourself.
I'm stimulus.
But that's just because of your state.
It's not because of my state at all. That's giving me too much credit.
Okay, fair enough.
And folks who are watching,
I'm often all over the place for no reason.
With our next segment, so please don't go anywhere.
All right, we have a next segment.
It's the Amiibo Lounge segment. This looks like a massive, like that could be converted into gigantic novelty roulette tables.
Kind of does.
We'll be back in a minute.
I mean, I still don't if there is some mystery game or just game, like, I don't understand.
Who would Bowser's best man be?
His son?
Kamek.
Probably.
Kamek, yeah.
Probably. Kamek would look cool in a suit.
The Koopa kids are no longer the Koopa kids. They're just the Koopalines.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, they
they're
realized
I feel like they're not even connected to him
that bestial union was too strong.
Yeah.
See, it's weird. It's weird.
Or Luigi. And he's like, what? Oh, no!
The name of the fucking gap topic for Giant Bomb is like Luigi can't possibly be able to read, and I'm pretty sure I know where that comes from because for the longest time those guys have been making fun of Luigi because Luigi appears to be mentally deficient compared to his brother.
I possibly.
Like Luigi reacts to every single thing with fear and no words, just
yeah.
And it's like, come on, Luigi, get it together. I really want like a regular Italian to talk to them and just be, what the fuck is this? These fucking freakazoid Goomba weirdos.
I still say Luigi used to be best dressed with his white overalls.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good look. The white overalls terrible for plumbing.
Super slick. He was that good though, right?
Doesn't that has nothing to do with your skill when the pipe explodes in your face and
of
shit
course
flies
not.
everywhere.
But if Luigi rocked him, doesn't that display some confidence?
Not really, because Luigi's the idiot brother who's a coward.
He wasn't back then though.
Yeah, that's probably the weirder one. At what point did Luigi become like an abject coward? Was it Luigi's Mansion?
I mean, in Mario, in Mario 2, they just made him the high jumper.
Yeah.
This post is super real. You know those amiibos that they just showed?
Yeah.
Nintendo just announced wedding cake toppers for 1 million stupid nerd weddings.
Of course.
That's so gonna happen.
That's super real.
You got married too early, Matt.
Those amiibos
I
are
don't
totally
think these
it.
would have gone over well.
Good.
Plus these
Good
amiibos
pull.
didn't exist.
Yeah, these weird little Italian troll monsters. You're fucking
That's me.
And your cake has an NFC reader on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't eat that part of the cake. You'll choke on the chip and die. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. The Intel show? What's the Intel show?
You know, we could always just pull it down and then click back up if something happens.
No.
I know, and then everybody that's there is going to be like, "What happened?"
I want.
And the moment you go down, everyone walks away.
I want
as
everyone
they rightfully
to feel. Yeah, that's why I made like a. I used to like, oh, I have to take a shit or whatever, and you turn the stream off for 20 minutes.
Well,
no, switch to a "I'll be right back" image that the stream stays on.
Right
and play the music from Eric Andre. Yeah.
Do you think we'd ever have like the fucking?
Anyway, so you know what's really cool? Here, I'll pull up some hype shit in the meantime. How about that? You guys like the sound of that? You
Careful, guys. He's gonna bring up animal incest.
You down with the hype shit? You down with some fun shit?
No.
You're not down with fun
I
shit?
said no.
Oh, okay. Well, go fuck yourself.
All right.
We're gonna do some fun shit.
No.
Yeah, we are.
I'll stop you.
You don't have the wherewithal.
Yeah. I bet you I can suck the fun out of anything.
Oh boy.
With these fun suckers.
Oh boy. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh man.
Oh god, they just get past the Switch ad.
Switch ad for the Switch thing you're trying to find. That you have to unfull screen it so that
yeah. No. All right, thank you, Switch. Let's watch some hype shit, y'all. Let's do it.
So somebody's told me that we could get like a gigantic, like 1,000-pound, 8-foot tall Funko Pop made, and I'm thinking about it. That's what I'm thinking about.
Good. So there's some match footage of fucking Dragon Ball Fighters, and this shit looks incredible, and I can't wait.
Looks good.
The system that they have in place is super fun. Every time you KO somebody, the next person comes crashing in, and it's like the start of the new round, but they have a clash. It's fucking great. Also, setting your colors after you pick the 3 people on your team, smart, in case you want to coordinate. Unless you want to get, you know, in case you want to get your people looking sharp.
Fuck Namek up.
Nintendo is back. Nintendo is back.
Nothing good for nobody.
Well, we can hear it in the background, so here. If Nintendo's back, we'll be able to verify, won't we?
No.
No, they're not. Look at that. Nintendo's not back.
I could still hear the
yeah, exactly.
Fucking music.
Whatever, stream.
They're trying to troll
Reggie
us.
on stream.
It's fucking massive lies.
They're streaming on their own channel?
Oh, that's stupid. Well,
really?
Will we run?
Okay, hold on. It is possible that they
Will we run?
They fucked us over.
Run.
Nintendo channel. Well, what's their Twitter saying?
What's the link to the Nintendo channel?
Nintendo channel. All right, Nintendo channel on YouTube, I guess.
That's probably it. Why would they?
Are you live right now? Yeah, you are. Okay.
18 out on the floor.
Why would so Twitch just fucking fucked off? Is what happened.
As you say, this is the calm before the storm.
Chat never lies.
Just as I was coming in earlier,
stupid.
there are
Why
already
would they do
thousands
that
of people
like
out there just waiting to come in. And
that's why it's the
typically when the
Intel
doors
show.
open, it's like the
Twitch
running of the
decided
bulls, and they all come crashing into our booth. So
that Reggie sucks.
Nice.
Oh, their Twitch was up. I didn't realize. I thought we were watching Nintendo's Twitch and then it turned off. I didn't quite realize what the feed was there.
Having Twitch have its own dedicated channel to this has actually made it really confusing.
Yeah, because I thought we were on Nintendo's Twitch just now, and then it switched off, and then they're like, Nintendo's back, and I'm like, but what? So,
oh shit.
Anyway, we're here.
I just lost hearing in my right ear.
We're very thoughtful
permanently.
Around what's the best way to show content.
I scratched my ear and accidentally pushed some of the gross stuff too deep.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Now I gotta go get that fucking plastic ball at the pharmacy.
How do you?
The 3 days that we're here. And it's important that the fans at home and our consumers understand that Nintendo 3DS is still a vibrant part of our business.
A little bit of that.
Obviously, with
some of this.
Pokemon Ultra Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon that was announced last week, that's going to be a fantastic holiday driver for us. We've got other great games coming.
Cool.
And you know, what people don't realize is that Nintendo 3DS
guys,
was the only platform that
straight
grew last
up,
year.
ArcSys is primed to take over the fighting game genre right now.
We've sold
they are literally what old Capcom used to be. They're in prime position to just take over.
When's Dragon Ball?
I've got a handy new
next year.
2DS XL,
Dragon Ball.
and
I mean, we're watching it now.
Continuing to showcase new hardware.
Because my
for
shirt.
us, it's all about continuing.
Yeah, with the new
family
logo.
keeps growing.
Yeah.
Now we've got this adorable
So,
little member to add to it
like,
as well.
Exactly.
one, everything they
It is
touch is
really
fucking
pretty,
great, and two,
it
they have
really
the most
showcases
visually
great. I'm
impressive
playing Utopia,
systems.
right? One of the
3,
fun things about my
mechanically
job
they're
is I get to
solid,
play the games
right?
early. I'm
Air
playing
dashers are
Utopia.
fun ass
I've
games,
got
and
these, Mr. Ayanuma, Mr. Miyamoto,
at this point,
Mr.
even though it's
Koizumi is in
almost
there.
down to
And
an
of
air
course, I
dash
have to have
formula,
Bill as the
like
Dark
anime
Lord.
games are almost a
Right?
formula.
So,
They're always
so
fucking
I'm
fun,
really-
and the
I'm
only
really
thing that'll
enjoying it
that
on my,
like you
my
really
new
have to worry
2DS
about
XL,
is the
it's,
next
it's
one
fantastic.
coming out,
It's pretty sweet when you
and
play
like
games, you're like, it's
everyone
worth it.
paying attention to that
I'm doing this
instead.
because I have to do this.
My only worry is that
You know,
there's
so-
actually
so
not
a
going to be
funny
that
story
many
is I'm
characters.
playing,
I don't know why I think
So
that.
so
Did they say
let's
anything?
well here check it out. So this is the character select screen.
Like that's just because the game's not going to be out for like another year.
Right, but you have to assume that these portraits just
There's a lot of room
all around the left and right, you know?
So here's the problem. If there is a lot of characters, they're also, I feel, going to play very similarly. Because even these characters, like they're all, because in Guilty Gear and like and Blaze Blue, every single character has a weird, crazy mechanic that's unique to them.
Guess what? I think you're incorrect there, because they generally don't do that. Dragon Ball games have a lot of samey characters.
Absolutely.
I think
Again, the
ArcSys is going to
tournament
design them to be
part
different.
of
But
what
these
we're doing here
aren't.
at E3.
What do you mean?
Like, all of these characters play similar. Like no one in this demo has some unique, crazy mechanic. I was looking at a breakdown, and everyone basically plays the same.
Frieza goes gold for moments while he plays. Vegeta does his specific types of attacks, like boosts, big bangs, and whatnot. Obviously, Goku's main thing is Kamehameha, you know. But I don't think you're gonna see everyone like being as samey as they normally are in other Dragon Ball games. Majin Buu plays nothing like the other characters.
I just mean like there's so many characters that just dash and shoot projectiles, like aside from weirdos like Boo. So you're either going to have a small not a small roster, but like a smallish roster for a 3-on-3 game, which to me you need like
No, dude, no. Honestly, that's not what it is, man. I'm telling you. Like Goku has like a level. He goes Super Saiyan 3, for example, as one of his specific transformations and whatnot. But even when you have a game like this where it like the cast, I think what you're thinking of is, again, most Dragon Ball games tend to have a similar thing for all the Saiyans and all the main heroes and whatnot. But they don't design these games. If you look at Persona, if you look at Hokuto no Ken, right? A game where you'd expect a lot of characters to be samey. They don't do that.
Yeah, in Hokuto's case, but Persona begs for them to be different. Like Hokuto is just like they're all just martial arts men's, and that's it. But like all the Persona cast are so diverse to begin with, and the Personas lead themselves to have tons of powers in the first place. So like I would expect them to be different. But like aside from the similar Dragon Ball characters in the games, just story-wise and power-wise in the Dragon Ball universe, characters are designed to be very similar. Like no one has, like aside from some villains, like all Saiyans basically do the same shit over and over.
Yeah, I bet you.
I want to be wrong.
I think you are, because I think we're going to end up seeing some grapplers. I think we're going to see zoners. I think we're going to see different archetypes when the game drops, because ArcSys has not made any fighting games that don't have variety in their cast. They don't do that. It's just not their hallmark, you know?
The reason why I bring this up is because I played the other Dragon Ball Z fighter by ArcSys, and guess what? Everyone plays exactly the same for the 3DS. Like everyone's the same. There's no difference. Like there's very the differences are their special moves.
But wasn't that part of the series of Butoden games?
And we've got the developers who are going to come talk about
Butoden, yeah. Butoden is an established playstyle that has a projectile button, a punch button, a kick button, and like a bunch of other other shit. Yo, Pat!
No, who cares? Shut up.
All right.
Nintendo sucks. Remember.
Okay.
It's just.
So what is this?
It's a new Metroid game.
But like, for real?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
It's
straight
a
up
2D side-scrolling Metroid game. But it's on the 3DS, so he'll shit on it anyway. So, because the 3DS is apparently incapable of delivering fun games.
Legit, we're getting a Prime and a proper fucking game.
It's just like when you got Prime Infusion.
Fucking yo! Done and done. Metroid's back.
But it was dead.
It's alive.
2 games.
She is risen.
Now it's gonna say platinum.
This day will now be known as Good Sunday. Yeah. How about that?
Yes. Watch it be Dread. Doesn't have a title yet. Watch it be
fucking
Dread. I
cool.
want it to be called Dread. Yeah. Just whatever.
Okay, that's the name of it.
That's fine.
Is that a 3DS game only?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Wow, I called that.
Lock the
super
door
hard.
behind you. Lock the fucking door behind you.
I called that.
I'm gonna sit here.
I am so excited to
Let's
talk about this
fucking
game.
go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Who are these games developed by? Why aren't we allowed to know?
Metroid is super back.
So whoever told you to watch the first hour Treehouse, you need to go add them and be their friend.
Because they do not actually lie.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh no, it's Sakamoto!
And as we just saw, we're
Wait till it's the Baby Razor
Metroid,
game.
Samus Returns. So
Does that imply Metroid 2, by the way? Because Metroid 2 is Return of Samus.
It is.
So then the subtitle is so like similar.
Nintendo's premier exploration-based sci-fi action game. It features Samus Aran, who's a renowned bounty hunter, and she's been sent by the Galactic Federation to planet SR-388 to investigate and annihilate the Metroids.
She's the best at what she does.
Oh yeah, she's super cool. And this is actually a reimagination
I'll go find
of
my 3DS
the original Game Boy Classic that was released in 1991.
Part 1.
Metroid
It's part 1.
2, Return of Samus.
No, 2. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
It's beautiful.
So now I think I know why Nintendo wanted to take down all those Metroid 2 remake
Sure.
games.
Discovery and exploration, you know, there's
Yeah, because Samus Returns
There's
is
so
way
many
too close to
pathways
Return of
discover,
Samus for them to
you
not
take
be
your
the same
time
thing.
through
But it'd be
it, and this is
confusing to
really-
actually
this is
call it
classic
Metroid 2
3D
Return of
Metroid
Samus
a
remake
T.
or
It's
whatever.
got the isolation.
Metroid
the
Samus Returns, that's
exploration,
fine.
And of course, Samus just
Physics
generally
look
being amazing.
different.
Yeah, and the great thing about this being on the 3DS is that there's so much detail
Back
in
shots.
the background, and it's really heightened with the 3D feature on. And
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't see it at home right now, but it does feel really, really good.
Yeah, it
Clearly-
sounds cheesy, but it adds a
Yeah,
lot
physics
of depth
are
to the
different.
experience.
They're 3D.
Yeah.
But
and something
you
I
have
want
a
to
free
show
aim
here
system.
on the show floor. So, in the past, Samus was able to aim at 45-degree angles, but
And
now
she has a parry.
this whole range of motion, which really allows for precision here.
It's really nice because especially as you get further into
Interesting.
the game, there are enemies all
Poor
over the
slow
place.
beef.
So having the
I'm
freedom
at
to
work,
shoot
what's
anywhere you like
happening?
is incredible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the free aim. So the free aim here is
So
also
lame.
really cool here,
Yeah.
where
That's like when at
Yeah.
E3s when I was at school,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, "What's happening?"
Or Bayo's announced and me and Lima were at
the
work.
cue will audio cue will change, and also that it will highlight in red. So
I woke up
again, it
and I
allows
knew
for
there
a little
was
bit more
an
precision
announcement
here.
happening.
It's still
in
up
the
to
direct
you
and
to
I
aim
watched it,
precisely, but that nice visual.
So yeah, you got to take
indicator
cues from
very
like
helpful.
games that have come
Yeah.
out
And Samus here
since
has her very basic abilities.
and Shadow
so
Complex
as I keep
definitely comes to
exploring
mind
and
with the
seeing new
aiming.
environments, I'll hopefully gather new abilities to upgrade my suit. So this is
Melee
another new
counter
ability
right
that
before.
Samus
Yeah.
has in this game.
Parry,
Melee
baby,
counter.
let's
And
go.
if I time it appropriately, immediately
So every time an
shoot, I
enemy
have
attacks you, it's
a
gonna
I
have
do a
like
critical
it's
hit on the
gonna.
enemy.
Is it gonna
But
not
in
do
the
that with the
circumstance that I
prompt,
don't
but-
immediately
No,
Okay,
no, you
no,
just
it
time
doesn't.
it. You just
Oh,
time
I
it.
thought the camera would
shoot
zoom
from
in a little
afar
bit.
and
But
That's
no,
fucking
Give,
great.
Give myself a little bit more leeway to.
It's a lot better than the
The melee
fucking
counter
lame
is a
ass
new ability, as you
roll
mentioned, and
that
it's
just made
really
you
great because
invincible.
this
and
game
Yeah.
gets challenging.
Oh yeah.
It's very,
Fuck
very difficult. And since we have Sakamoto-san here, while we're speaking
That's
about
great.
challenges,
That's great.
Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about some of the challenges you encountered while developing this game.
Dig out your 3DS, boys.
I don't know where mine is.
Blow the dust off.
出くわした、チャレンジや課題は何だったのでしょうか。
はい、
Yes, I would have liked it on the Switch.
I would have liked. I would like. No, I mean, no matter what they do, it'd screw over the other version. But I was going to say, like, a Switch version later, but then, like, no, I want to play it now.
And clearly the graphical fidelity is like this is for 3DS. But that also means this was in the works for a while before.
Success in the past. Because it could be like a
progressive map on the bottom of the screen. Hella useful.
Remember Castlevania, the 3DS one, whatever, Mirror Fate? Like after like a year or two, they just
would add a lot of excitement and at the same time make the fans of the franchise, happy and satisfied. But I think this time with Samus Returns, I think we've done a really good job.
We have also imported and slightly edited many cutscenes from other M into this narrative.
This really amazing partner to work with. And that's Mercury Steam.
Mercury Steam.
That's who's making this. Just as I fucking say, Castlevania Mirror of Fate.
This is very, very handy to get, as you can see through.
But as long as they're remaking something that already exists, as something that's actually there, instead of making their own
and exploring this area.
And also, if you're working with Nintendo, you're probably slightly better off than if you're working under Konami giving you orders.
I wonder.
This is a little different from the original game.
Yeah,
if you can twin stick it.
Definitely is. And for people that haven't
with the
played
thumb pad.
Metroid 2 in the past,
because usually you hold the R button and then you same, which she seems to clearly be doing when the laser comes out.
Yep, she did it. Yeah.
But
yeah, so I can't really go down.
You know how you used to run and aim upwards and lock into an angle.
Yeah,
I wonder if you can still do things like that.
Maybe holding an R button lets you do that.
And that's the nature of this game, is you'll come across areas that you just can't survive in yet. You just can't get past, and you'll have to acquire new tools and abilities.
As nice as it is, it was always stupid to not have
so since I couldn't go through the door, I went up and around
it. Or the 3DS, just because it's the ultimate savor to have the mini map always there. No, that's always the most basic use for the fucking lower screen. But like for Metroid, it'd always be good.
Yeah, for sure.
And they actually give it.
So even though it took them this long to do this,
that was cool. So even though it wasn't fantastically well received, Lords of Shadow 3DS was that better than Lords of Shadow?
No, those games are bad.
You can't just spam them whenever you want to.
Those games are
bad.
So they'll have their own energy, and you'll have to gather.
We had that discussion way back.
Power-ups for them, and also
worse than 2?
More energy in order to refill that tank.
No,
Lords of Shadow 2.
Absolutely not.
Castlevania 2 is like the worst game ever.
Yeah,
but I'm asking.
Lords of Shadow 2.
Lords of Shadow 2.
Oh no, not Lords of Shadow 2. Way worse than the first one. Way better than the second one.
Explorers once
there's a huge gulf in between those two.
It'll actually open up this quadrant of map already for me. And also on the upper screen, it'll show these blocks that I can easily break. So now I know that, there was an actual hidden path there. So.
And normally, you would just have to shoot everywhere to try and find
I mean, besides this looking like a 3DS game and not like, a Switch game,
to pull it off, this
I'm not worried.
Is also very, very helpful.
It doesn't even look like
keep in mind, though, that not everything can be easily broken with your laser. So, that's kind of some ammo that you'd have to waste.
It's a 2D thing. It's not like
it's nice to actually have the ability.
Also, this looks like
which one am I going to use?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I feel like we're.
Didn't say anything about release date. This is coming out this year.
This feels like something that has been announced a while ago, and we're watching more footage of it. Because we just learned about the existence of this thing,
I'd be super surprised.
and we're watching an extended gameplay run on it,
Because the Metroid Prime 4 is so far away that it can't tell us who it's being developed
September
by.
15th.
What?
September 15th.
Who said that?
They did.
Oh, they just did? Cool, okay, yeah.
Once these ideas and mechanics were discovered, it was just a matter of iterating and polishing the design.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, good. Your Samus Amiibo has a use now.
So good work.
Yes, they do.
Besides the current use of
So
just
here's an energy
looking cool?
station, and I'm a little bit low, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
take that.
Brush off ruining the Vania.
Energy stations.
In Metroidvania, we've decided to move on and see what else.
Yeah, for sure. You'll notice that a beeping
Good input.
started.
Good
That's
input.
actually my
Good
Metroid
input.
developer.
So
It's telling me that
yeah,
there
my
is a
amiibos
Metroid
are pretty
nearby.
fresh actually. Like I don't know
Again, for people
if
that
they have
don't
data
really
on them
know
even.
what Metroids are. They're
Well, I
an
didn't
alien
say what
species
it
that
did here,
they're
but
pretty
it said,
dangerous,
like, there's a
and
functionality,
they
so
suck up
I
the
just
life
assumed
form of
your
any
Samus
alien
amiibo
species.
was
Maybe we'll get
you don't want to hug a Metroid necessarily.
a various
Yeah,
suit Samus.
exactly. Another thing I want to showcase here is
Or
actually
maybe
the
we can
mapping
get
system that this
the
game
greatest
has.
Samus.
So now that
The light
Hero
suit?
suit
in case
Samus.
I'm not able to go through a door
Why-
because I don't have
why-
the
why
ability
would
to
you
unlock
be
it, which happens a
saying
lot.
something
Yeah.
Why would I be
have these
serious?
pins now that I can just drop it onto
Why
the
would
map
you
and
look
then
at me and be
that would
like,
kind of be
I
my
don't
note
get?
for
Oh,
You know who
oh, I
gets
wanna
it
revisit
though?
this
Gets
later
it.
once
First
I grab an
form.
ability and maybe I can try
Because
it
they
later.
made a
Thank you,
light
this
suit
game is
figure,
so
and
much
it's like
about
you
exploration.
don't
you don't
do
got
that
it.
Going back and trying to
unless
find
But
every
you don't
single
got
branch
it,
of the
and
map
I don't
to
got
find all
it.
of the
None of us
main
are actually.
secrets. So
Well, that's
this
'cause it doesn't
system is
exist.
actually
Oh,
very,
it
very
exists. It was at
Yeah.
a con last year, and you didn't see
Oh,
me.
getting close,
You
but
didn't
yeah,
spend
investigate
a
this
half
area.
hour
Your Metroid
looking
senses
at
still
me,
tingling, so-
looking at it for an hour, where I was just like, how am I gonna bring
yeah,
this home?
yeah.
And it wasn't that bad of a price
No,
either.
Third Strike Chun-Li was the last time I did that, where I'm just like, okay, no, serious life decisions are happening right now.
Yeah.
What can
See,
I
there
leave
was an
behind
example where I
to
kinda knew
bring this
already
home
that
with
this
me?
pass was there, but the scan post would have been very useful right there to kind of show those box. Here's another save station.
Yeah, this is super
So-
done.
Old September 15th means
What was
it's
that?
done.
Scan post told me that
It's
that block
the
is breakable,
pulse thing.
but I
Okay.
can't
It
shoot
feels
so
like
I'm
they
gonna
got
try this
a
instead.
they have like
It's
a bunch of
open.
games that are finished
And
or
that's a
near
good point.
finished.
If you ever run
And
into an area,
they're
you
spacing
can
them out.
progress
They're
past,
spacing
use all
them
of
out
your
like every
weapons and
month,
Yeah.
like once a month.
To cap off the 3DS.
Oh, it's a little friend. Hi, friend.
That was a Metroid. But
Yeah, they're gonna
we're
evolve and
actually
become
not
all the
fighting
boss
him.
forms now.
We're actually fighting its first evolution.
Yeah.
And this is known.
Oh,
as Alpha
that's
Metroid.
exactly. Yeah, that's an interesting version of it.
He looks twice
That
as
is.
friendly
That's what
as
it looks
regular.
like.
So if I time it correctly, I can actually.
Oh, you know, what'd be cool is if as they're going
melee
through each
counter him, and
evolution,
it
you
gives me
see
an
the
advantage to actually hit him
like
for
an
more
advanced
damage.
animation sequence
you also
for like
see that
going
he'll
through all
drop
the
these little
forms.
sparks. If I actually hit those sparks, I'll get
We'll
more
make a Metroid shit.
ammo replenishment. So in case I end up using all of my missiles, I could always go around him and try to shoot those.
They-
in order to
like-
get more missiles.
The problem with Metroid,
I like
though,
that.
And I'll say, I don't
is
know
that
how well the
Nintendo
audience
has
can hear
now
this,
2
but the
games
sound
of it,
effects in this
and
game
the
are
roughly
incredible.
1
The music,
million
the
fans that
atmospheric
Metroid
sounds,
has
it's really great.
will
So
buy it. Nintendo will be
Sakamoto-san,
like,
perhaps you could
"Wow,
tell us a
this
little bit
was
about what
again
went
not
into the development of the
profitable."
soundtrack for this game.
サウンドトレや
Like it
SC
always
に関して
works
まあ
like that.
それを制作した感じ
I gotta
So what
use
you're
the-
saying is the world doesn't care about Metroid?
What I'm saying is that not enough of the world cares about
今回
Metroid
のサムス
to
リタ
buy
ーン
it.
ズでは
Well, what you need to do is you need to
スーパーメトロ
share
イド
some
の
of your
時の
enthusiasm.
ゲーム
Is
with
this
other
not?
people.
Is this not what?
No,
That's
no,
not,
no,
am I not?
mean, you have to implant your enthusiasm into others.
I mean, okay.
I mean, I'm sitting right next to you, and I'm not getting any of it.
Yeah,
You know,
but
I'm
you're
broadcasting hard enough.
But you're a fuckboy.
I'm not a
So
fuckboy.
you're a fuckboy. You're a fuckboy.
fuckboy.
You
You're
are
a fuckboy.
a fuckboy.
How am I a fuckboy?
You
You're
are
a
the
fuckboy.
biggest fuckboy.
You're a fuckboy.
You're fuckboyvin.
Every Metroid title since that time doing music.
You're named
for it.
after a
Done.
football.
So
It's
I really
over.
don't have to say anything. They just
Rather
go
be a
do
football
what
than a
they do, and
fuckboy.
What they do is create.
What if you were a football
Well, lock them up. Don't ever let them go.
You're done. You're done. Drink your water.
I'm drinking my water.
You made quick work of that Alpha Metroid. Good work.
I did. So I'm actually gonna go return to that gate.
Man,
that
as
I
far as
couldn't
I'm
get
concerned,
to
today is
before.
countdown till patch notes.
See what happens now. So I make my way there. So in the original Metroid 2,
there's an actual
whenever
trailer
you
for the game
defeated
that
a
shows,
certain
like, hype
prerequisite
stuff.
number
nice,
of
okay.
Metroids,
I gotta say, this
the ground
is
will rumble,
another
and
one of
Is
those.
that on their
that
Twitter?
you would be able to proceed to the
Or
next
is-
I
area.
haven't retweeted
So
it
now,
yet.
Okay,
in
we'll
this
pull that up
game,
after.
I
this.
gotta to say, this is another one of those like totally baffling things.
The Metroid DNA that you had just gathered from the Metroid you just
direct
killed.
thing 35 minutes long.
It will enter into this game.
I don't know.
Mario's important.
I don't know why anyone does that. Why didn't Sony put
I never get it. I never ever get it.
Like, what would 5 more minutes hurt? I don't understand.
We only rented this place out for 90 minutes, and then the
No,
hobos
Nintendo rented nothing.
Yeah, because it's a direct.
Yeah, this is a very weird place to bring Metroid back.
We've gotten a glimpse of it
which
a
I
little
guess
bit,
in the shadows
reflects
really
what
goes a
their
long way in
But
bringing
at the same
this
time,
their
if
feelings
they spend
are on
time
it.
talking about one
isolation of
3DS game,
Samus
they're gonna
being
have to
stuck
talk
on
about
this
more.
alien
of them.
planet. So,
God, I want
Sakamoto-san,
everyone
could you
on the
speak a
stage
little
to just start
how
throwing
you
up.
used
But I
the
feel
3DS
like
tech to bring
this game's gonna be in
this world
3D.
to
I
life?
just realized.
Nintendo has just announced a turn-based Metroid Japanese RPG.
Are you serious?
No. Nintendo has announced a Metroid crafting game.
Are these answers to Slow Beef?
Oh yeah, they are. They're super.
I'm at work. What's happening? What's going on? What's happening? I'm at work.
I'm ready. Dude, they also announced
確かにおっしゃる通り、今回のというかサノスのゲームですね。ここでは
Metroid Guided Stories.
っていうものが
starring Metroid, not starring.
非常に効果的だと。
Nintendo just announced a Telltale Metroid game.
So, yeah, I mean, I do think that with this title, of course,
The baby
with
will
Samus,
remember
3D,
that.
The glasses-free 3D, the 3D effects are put to great use. It really does help build the world that we're exploring. But I'd like to go ahead and ask Jose to talk a little bit about some of the
I
more
hope the
technical
crazy guy at Mercury Steam
Yes, it
is
was
not
very
even
clear
close to
to
this.
us from the beginning that
The
we wanted
director
to convey to the player the greatness of the inner depths of the planet and the past glory of the social civilization. We had to provide a big sense of scale thanks to the depth.
It's quite fast, too,
given by the
you know,
3DS capabilities.
Yeah.
So we wanted to
Like I
reflect
said, the
this
physics and the
if you
timing
wanted
of the
process
movement are
this scale
not
through the first
accurate.
initial counterparts.
Thank you so much.
But I'm not that bothered.
Well, you've
by
gotten
it
yourself in trouble,
yet.
Teresa.
The little blurb that Nintendo just put out says there's going to be new moves and abilities.
I ran into his room and
The jumping in fusion, well, the parry clearly. The jumping in fusion was different
I'm not
too.
dead,
But I'm
Sam
stuck here until
Dubetsky.
he gives me leave.
And now's not the time to play with it necessarily, but I wanted to point out that you also got your spider ball upgrade.
That's right,
Which
and
is really handy.
I also got bombs here. So these are actually very handy for taking
Oh
them
man,
out.
I'm in that fucking place where
Oh my
Twitch
gosh.
chat's cracking me up.
So while you
Saw
play
some
with
guy
your new
just
friend,
white sweating so bad.
this
in
is
all
obviously
caps.
an enemy from the original game, and that brings to mind the fact that all of the enemies have actually been redesigned for this version. So, Jose, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what the process was for redesigning the enemies from the original game.
So
Yes,
we've
we
got
wanted to respect the
Zero
design
Mission.
of the regular enemies
We've
as
got
much as
this.
possible. But we
Like
had to
the only
adapt
thing to
the
remake after this
stars,
is gonna be
movements, and
Super.
behavior,
Which I
so
don't
they
think
could
you
fit it
should.
as a new
I.
identity,
Ooh.
without making
Oh boy.
They should have
Ooh.
Udon. They should have Udon
Ooh, I'm sweating.
redraw the art.
Oh fuck,
And
dude.
David Serlin will design
I'm
it.
sweating.
Why sweating?
Oh
why are you
shit.
sweating so bad?
I don't know. Should they remake Super Metroid?
Well, it's a really old game and it's all clunky and bad.
Oh
So
god, I don't know.
I love how Willie made sure to yell louder so he can't hear your stupid shit.
Yeah, well, don't worry. There's always more stupid shit coming out of
Fuck.
this.
I don't know.
So
Probably
I can
not.
actually take the spider ball, and the spider
My
ball
heart
is
says
actually an
no.
ability
Oh
here
man, I
that's
hope they
very,
remake it.
But my mind says
very
yes.
unique to Metroid
Hope
2.
they remake it for the Nintendo
But I'm actually
DS
gonna
Lite.
do a very hard technique that I am not doing very good right now.
My mind is
I
telling me
swear I
no. But my body,
Is
my
also not
body.
Hours trying to get to the craziest places using bomb jump.
Oh no.
So, also, Willie, I want you to. I want you to get some context on this because the reason why I brought up Destructoid a few times there is that the editor-in-chief of Destructoid will literally make articles based on nothing. Like he'll find the fact that Archie Comics pitched a Metroid comic like in the 90s and it didn't go through, and it'd be like proof of Nintendo hating Metroid once again, and constantly post pictures of Samus looking at her 30th birthday cake going, yeah, doesn't care, and then it'll be like,
That's one of my favorites.
and then the worst one of all was like, oh, they announced a new Metroid figure in Japan. I guess that's all we'll ever get. And this was up until like a few weeks ago.
Wow.
And I'm like, this is hilarious.
I love that stupid shit.
Actually, before I take this elevator, I want to show this.
Now
this
listen,
is also a new feature
all right?
to Metroid
I
Samus
definitely
Returns.
do
And it's a teleport
understand
station.
the
This actually
salt
helps a lot with the
that
mobility
comes
of the
from
game,
too
where
many
instead of
remakes,
backtracking
not
all
enough
the way
new
through
shit.
previous areas, you can
It's
actually use
I
the
share
Metroid
that.
to
I don't fucking know anything about it.
I definitely share the idea and the feel of like too many remakes, not enough.
Granted, this is kind of the ideal scenario for that because it's like, here's your new one,
here's an old one.
Here's your old
Right,
one.
it's such a huge addition to the game, being able to more
You know,
quickly get
Ludacris
to the
once
areas you've
said-
already been to and find all those juicy secrets.
Yeah, what he
Just
said.
too many niggas.
Yeah.
Not enough hoes.
That's
Too many rookies.
It does
Not
get
enough
more
pros.
difficult
That's
time
objectively
further get
not
into the
true.
planet.
You know?
More
And
women
the
than there
baddies you get
are
really hard.
men in the
So
world.
Yeah, but the
you
game
definitely
got
want to
flipped
get
on
all
some
those
ludicrous
upgrades and
shit. The
items,
game
and
got
it
flipped?
rewards
So
you.
all y'all
But
can
you
suck my
also
dick.
choose not to
It did?
if you want a challenge.
No, what?
That's what he said.
I've
But what I'm
visited
trying to
previous
say
lava rooms before,
is
so I know that this red door looks a little bit
sometimes
dangerous, but I'm gonna go in anyway.
there's
just to
certain
show
buttons that you
yeah,
hit
it hurts. Yeah, I
that
don't
it's
want
just
that.
like,
Okay.
but fuck you, it's Shadow of the
I'm gonna
Colossus.
actually use
I
the scan
can't
because I see
not,
there's something
I
up
can't
there, and I'm
suppress
pretty sure there's a
the
pathway
fucking feelings I
just to make
get
sure-
when you go, yo, Shadow of the Colossus is back.
Also, let me be real. You play Shadow of the Colossus today.
I love
it's
how
fucking
if you had
rough,
just
technically.
shot
Oh, the first one's really rough, and the second one has the bugged out grip controls.
So, what I said last night was like, but I'm glad they're not
more
making a
than
new
once.
one because I don't think there should be a new one.
Here's
That story is
Hey, you guys
over
need to
me.
like film my fucking. We need to stream the
does
loading
feel
up
really
that
good.
new
It's
Shadow of
really
Colossus
epic.
game. Because if I swear to God, I fucking jump
love
on the
how
thing and they have the
vibrant the
fucked up
colors
grip
are. It's just-
controls,
this
I'm gonna
world
fucking
Stuff like that.
I'm gonna throw shit out the
Metrics, so
fucking
people
window. I'm gonna lose my fucking
But you
mind.
know what I'm saying is, so when I say and this is another button where I see this shit. And
it's
you
just-
game,
it's really
thi-
cool
like for a
that
second
they
I thought it was a
design
remake of
because
one
you
again,
get to
and I was gonna
see
go
all the
like,
stuff that's happening
weird,
in the
because you've
background.
done it, but they want to get
yeah.
the engine
I
started
thought
from
it was
scratch,
I thought it
right?
was like a new
Yeah,
one
which
altogether.
if you want to start it all from scratch, whatever. Like I get it, it's not my favorite, but I'll take that,
I'm
right?
too quiet. That's lies. That's never happened ever in the history of shit.
But now it's like,
That was very close.
I
like to
just-
play dangerously.
I don't care, man. I'm excited. It's here.
All right, so will we have an update?
Yeah, update.
Is it a lie or an
Way
update?
the guy
And we
I
can
was
always go
talking
back and
about,
explore other
Okay.
lava rooms to see
Destructoid,
what
just
we
wrote an
missed.
article called
Point
Nintendo
out that this
reveals
is all
2
one
new
planet, this
Metroid
is all
games
SR388, but look
in
how
one
different
day.
the
And it
environments
says,
are. It's a big planet.
Nintendo
There's
during
a
the
lot of
spotlight
different areas
presentation
and a lot of variety.
announced Metroid
variety,
Return to
yeah, and
Samus, a remake of the second Metroid game on the Game
area
Boy.
is just
Now we
so
know why
colorful
they
and
probably
unique
took down the
on its
fan
own.
remake
So here I'm
AM2R.
going to show a
Is
new
developed by
ability
Mercury
called,
Steam and will
lightning
feature
armor.
360
What it
degree
does, it gives
aiming.
us green glow to
Metroid Return
Samus,
to
but
Samus
also
arrives
overcharges
on
my
September
melee
15,
and lets
2017.
me go through
Period.
enemies
That's
without
it.
taking much damage.
Not
But it does
like
take away
Yeah. Hold that thought and
I'm
listen
super
to the
wrong.
song that's playing
I'll
right now.
actually save it in case I need it later.
Yeah, every time you get hit, it actually makes your Aeon gauge go down. So
that
you
Norfa?
can't just run foolishly through a group of enemies
barely
unless
good.
you want to feel a lot of pain.
Yeah, so here's another door that I'm unfortunately
And
not
I
able
looked
to get
away,
in
but now
through,
she's
so
got,
I'm going
like,
to do
the,
another pin here.
pads and
But I'm also
everything.
going to show here,
she has, like, the
there's this
full
information
suit.
screen.
Apparently,
and
Matt's volume is quite low.
No, it's because he wasn't talking into the
I
mic.
wasn't talking
Eat your own
directly.
I'm not quite sure
microphone.
what
Suck
that
on it.
icon
Suck the
means.
mic.
It'll actually tell you here. And it'll actually
Fucking
unlock too once you've
beautiful.
discovered it
What is
and
a
you know how
fuckboy
to
even, man?
interact with it. So definitely keep
We're past that. Get out of
an
here.
eye on
I don't know,
It was
though.
fucking Magmore Caverns
Yeah.
because
And we've already
yeah.
seen a few new Chozo artifacts.
So
but
they're
that
getting all of
brings
it
me
in
to the
there.
Question,
What is up with me being
Sakamoto-san, can you
fucked
tell
up
us
for
a
these
little bit
Nintendo
about the
ones?
decision to integrate
'Cause you
more
don't
Chozo
care.
artifacts
No,
into
I
this
was
version of the
horribly
game?
sick last year, and now I'm
他の
hungover.
メトロイドゲーム
It's because you're like, I'm not gonna care, so I'm gonna get
この
fucked
作
up.
品は
But I could have cared.
より多く
But you didn't.
想像の作り出したものがあると思いますが
This
その
game
背景
is
に
so
But I could have.
You were fine for
こ
EA.
のゲームの舞台になっている SR388 という
Yeah, it was
I can't believe how
That's true too.
I can't believe how much of this we're seeing.
It's a full LP.
It's a full LP.
So, you know, this game is set on SR-388, and it's a planet that was home to the Chozo civilization at one point, and so it saw the Chozo flourish, and it also saw them crumble. So this whole area has this historical background.
I can't believe I say that about the creator, the director of Super Mesh. Keep that guy. Hey, all right, Shadow of the Colossus, I don't want that fucker that directed Shadow of the Colossus even close to the remake. Like, that's what it is.
And I think if you,
I don't want to add
the times we live in.
I don't want to smell them near this. That
listen, 2017 is a weird place.
It's a very strange place.
But it is.
Oh, fuck you! And there's the other M shit.
Yeah, that's pretty other M. To be fair.
But that's the good other M shit.
I guess everyone's just gonna have to wait and see.
That's the shit I like. I like Samus fucking mounting these creatures and point blank fucking then tell them what's up.
This is the second evolution of the Metroid species. This is the Gamma. I was able to do a counter melee on him finally as he came up close to me. But I'm also going to use Ice Beam.
I fucking love that, and I really want that to be in as many things as possible. I think Samus doing Kratos style like takedowns on these giant things is fucking great.
Electricity on me.
But
Point
that's a good
blank
point. If
buster
you're ever
shots.
fighting an enemy or a boss and your weapon of choice doesn't seem to be making a big dent.
And I like seeing
one of your
Samus
other
be
weapons or
nimble
abilities, because they might
in
be
this
a little more
crazy ass suit.
And since I'm a little bit low on health, I'm going to feel
Slipping and
safer
sliding
if I put
all
on
around.
my lightning armor. So I'm just going to go here.
What's with the green shit?
She has temporary armor.
Yeah,
if a boss or an enemy has a certain element, she has like this lightning armor.
Fusion armor.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Those spider legs are really creepy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders, so yeah, this guy creeps me out.
Oh, he's turned red
When
though.
you shoot it in the
so
Metroid
you're doing
part?
well.
Yes, I.
No, that's the part that's the strongest.
Really?
That's another kind of visual
How do you kill a
indicator to show
Metroid?
you that you're getting
Shoot
close
freeze
to
it.
death.
And then
You have
Making
Adam
this
shoot it
this
for
guy.
you.
Yeah, and there's all those audio cues
Use
too
your
for
missile.
when's the right time to. Oh boy.
I
When's the
wish
right
I
time to
didn't.
melee him?
So
it only happens when he goes down.
So
on the
this is
ground,
this is
but yes,
Toad
I was
2,
able
so they
to
can't do any scanning or anything like that,
successfully kill him
Prime
away.
style. But
Alright.
I'd love there to
Well,
be
with that,
a
I
little bit
actually
of lore
wanna show
expansion in the way
another
that Zero
leader
Mission
area in
had
the
a
game,
little
'cause I
post
think it'd be really cool to
mission.
do.
I want some of that.
Let's
I
do
really
it.
hope.
I like that too.
So while
I
you
really hope
switch
we
to your
get
save file, Sakamoto-san and
extra.
Jose,
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
hoping
we
you could
get
tell
more
us a little
backstory
bit
about how
about
much she
how
loves
you went
Adam.
about balancing this game, because there's obviously a lot of
you
abilities,
get more
and it
backstory.
must have
And
been
right
difficult to
before-
balance, making
right.
them feel useful to players without
And
taking
right
away
before
from
at
the
the
challenge.
intro is like Adam told me I could go do a Metroid too.
I hope we find out more things about you.
I
I'm
hope I
gonna-
can
I'm-
do a Metroid.
I'm gonna start 3D printing those fucking Funko Pops of you.
You spend your money, that's a good time.
Yeah. And make them out of something super hard. Well, you can even destroy the regular.
Yeah,
They're fucking strong. They're really strong. I was so surprised
Well, of course, you know,
by the level of
It
resistance.
feels great. It's exhilarating to use these
They know
really
people will
powerful
try to
like,
destroy them.
dynamic abilities.
That was
And, you know,
stronger than
players
$10
want to use them, and we
worth
want
of
them to
You know, well, you
material.
can just lie and invent backstory for me right now. People may remember that time? And just go. That's what we do for you. It's easy.
But you know, one of the things we have to be careful of is if we, overuse them, if we make them too powerful, it reduces, some of the tension that you feel in the
Well, they
game,
did boxing,
and it sort of
you can't
has
even
the
defeat the
counter
Funko
effect of
Pop.
actually reducing the excitement and sort of the that
Funko
thrill
Pops
that
don't
we
use
want players
Queensberry
to
rules.
feel. So again,
What is Queensberry
it's a really delicate
the old
balance.
school, the
Those way old timey. Those fucking gloves that kill you.
Yeah, and then where the ref doesn't really do anything. The ref is just there to drag your corpse out. What's the over-under on a goddamn Shine Spark? Talk to me, people.
In this video?
Talk to me.
Isn't that a late game upgrade?
Yeah, but we're seeing so much of the fucking game at this point that I'm starting to wonder if we might see it. That was a double parry.
And
Oh my God,
what's
no.
difficult
Eurogamer
about finding that balance
confirms
is you
Metroid
have
Prime
to
4 is
measure
not
the
developed by
effect of
Retro
the
Studios.
weapon.
I thought you were
and
gonna say
also have
Eurogamer
to take into
confirms,
fact, take into
Shine
consideration
Spark.
the amount of energy
Um,
used
video.
and the
So
supply
they
of energy
say
that's
that it's
available
made
to
by
you,
a
and
new team
trying to
within
come up
Nintendo.
with again a balance
and
that
that,
works throughout the
Retro
game
is
and keeps
working
all of
on
those
a
factors in
different
mind.
project.
it can be quite
It is
challenging.
still
I think
being
we put quite a load on Mercury's
It's
team
gonna
and
be
having
so
them do
weird.
that, but
It's
I
gonna.
think they did
They're gonna
a
follow
remarkably good job.
their previous primes for an example, but like the writing is probably gonna be like very Japanese.
Well, she's not gonna hunt bounties, that's for sure.
The original Metroid Prime producer Kensuke Tanabe is still on board and heading up the project.
Like
he had nothing to do with other headlines.
Yeah, it's gonna be like all the reading and lore bits are gonna come across very strange for
I think
sure.
you achieved a great balance, and trust me, it's still difficult.
Alright, so my Metroid detector
Maybe
went
we'll
off
get.
again. And this is the
yeah,
Gamma
maybe we'll
Husk,
get more.
So pretty sure I'm not going to be facing him.
Maybe it's something cuddlier. Little guy.
Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
Homer's dead photo.
So this is the next evolution. This is the Zeta, and he's pretty gnarly.
So he's got fire
I'm
stuff,
not
or
a fan of
or
this.
poison stuff.
Or plasma. Green can be
And as
plasma.
Sakamoto
These
San was saying
fucking
that about
honestly,
the
it's
Beanverse,
super
I actually
cool
wanted to
seeing
showcase
these
this
animated
other
versions of
Aeon
like
ability because it is
original
so
GBA
it's
bosses
so
that
cool,
look
and it
so
feels really
like.
You mean GB?
GB bosses
Fucking
rather,
great.
yeah. And like you couldn't really make out some of their bodies. I'll be perfectly honest.
Well, it was hard to make
I'm
out
going to use a
anything on
combination
it.
of abilities here, from missile
You know,
to
like
grapple,
you saw the
to
Metroid part of it,
Beanverse.
like the
You
nucleus.
have to be on your game
Oh,
with this
that's
guy because he
fucking-
switches up his
But like it
powers
was
a lot.
contra weapon.
Oh, he does.
some of their
And
forms were
he-
like, what is that claw?
Yeah, he's hard to predict.
How does
and
that
he totally
work?
aims for me too. Like he's got me down.
Oh!
That's just the beautiful
No,
thing about Ninja.
my
I love how it
thumbs.
slows down time. And it has
Fuck
really
you!
some
Yes, it feels
I
so
love
epic
it.
and actiony, and I absolutely love it. And this is my least favorite move. This one gets me every time. Oh god.
You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die.
And now you died on
my
purpose.
God.
Oh
So
yeah!
elegant there.
The
Beautiful.
cannon costume.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that was your
I aim
xenomorph
to
form,
please. Yes.
basically. By the way.
All right, I'm gonna try this again.
Yes,
Oh,
you can do
okay,
this.
you are.
We all believe in you.
Okay, well I can't
I'm
hold
gonna
it
skip the
anymore.
cutscene 'cause I can.
You gonna go
I'm
jerk
gonna-
off?
Get right into that. All right.
That's pretty good.
I need relief.
Nice melee counter right off the top.
Well, he was nice enough to give it to
We
me.
don't want a
so I'll
DSP
take it.
situation
Yes.
going on this stream.
Oh no.
I'm not crazy. Well, okay,
So I
that's
got a
bad.
good
That's
shot
way to
of the
start that.
Duke
But I know I'm being weird today, but Woolie's also being pretty weird.
He's a little
right?
weird.
Yeah, I'm not like.
You know, he's not invited to your birthday
Going
party
hard on the
anymore.
weird
No.
He
animal
ruined it.
incest.
I like green, but not in my
Chat,
face.
do you guys think Woolie's been weird today?
And as we're showcasing here, the
I
new
love
abilities,
also, I forgot
your
that this
Beam
new
Burst
thing
there,
about E3 is
your
where
lightning armor,
stupid
they add
idiot
to the
people
experience, but
will write
as to the
dumb
balance they were
moronic
talking
tweets
about
saying
earlier, they
if
definitely don't
company
make it
X
easier. You
releases
have
a
the
new
ion gauge, and you can't
franchise
spam these
Y,
abilities at all.
anyone that retweets this, I'll
Yeah.
buy a
So-
Switch.
Oh, again.
If Nintendo announces new
Nice.
a Metroid
Charm.
Prime
He's
today,
pretty
I'll
strong,
personally
yeah.
buy
I'm-
everyone
that's
that
the
retweets
formula.
this a
Third time I can
Switch.
get it.
Guess what? And then his reply is, God damn it, Nintendo. Nah, it's just funsies. It's just jokes. Nope.
I'm not gonna eat
That's-
my mug.
That's legally binding, sir, actually.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I missed him. He missed me at that time. That was lucky.
What?
What is she shooting right now?
You didn't see this? She shot this missile storm.
Are those all missiles?
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
missiles, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
It happened before, but I don't think you were
gonna
looking
chill
at
out
the
tomorrow.
time.
Hope so. So mean.
Oh man, Samus doing like an Itano circus would be fucking cool.
That was your favorite.
Oh god, I absolutely hate this ability.
That's super dope.
Oh, wait, this is part 2. Super dope is later.
You know, he's more afraid of you than you are of him.
Is
Remember
that,
that.
Is that really
That's
the
the
case?
truth.
I don't
That
think
was
he cares
weak even
much
for
about
I
me.
know, it'll be the new game. It'll be called Super Dope Metroid.
I know, Super Dope would be the sequel to Super Hot.
Oh, it's Super Wood.
Ooh. Well, okay, so Nintendo's E3 to me. is
think you
fucking
haven't had a lot if
this,
he switches it up.
and then Prime,
I know.
and then
I always
Kirby,
need to be on guard with him because
and
it's never
I still would have liked
consistent at all.
Metroid.
Getting really
Metroid.
close, though.
I still would have liked
Oh, I
Retro
don't know.
Studios or Monster Games, the makers of Excite Truck and Excite. Like, there's still companies that they own that still are functioning that aren't doing anything.
So close.
As far as
dead.
Okay, I think
Alright,
that's enough
I can do
trying.
it. I can do this.
And let's not
I believe
pretend.
in you. This is
Let's
the
not
time.
pretend that Mario's not going to be a good
And he's
game.
not going to do
No,
that
that's-
move.
that's
Why
Maybe
would
say
he?
it over and over again.
Like, because we kind of like.
What fuck universe?
But you know what I mean? Like when the footage was up, it was like, oh, we're just watching Mario. And it's like, it's going to be a great game.
Well, no, the trailer was amazing, but I
dull
don't care.
watch to watch.
It's a
some
dull watch.
Chuckle fuck go. Look, you can do the jumpy part.
So that's up there too as far as this thing goes. Also, really happy that the second Breath of the Wild DLC is going to be story related.
Well, it was always supposed to be, but
They
it
didn't give
wasn't
details.
Yeah,
We
it wasn't
didn't know.
champion stuff.
So that's fucking.
Burst looks.
I still would have liked
It
Retro
is-
or
it
some other
feels so
company,
good.
or like maybe another third party finally saying, "Hey, how about we actually put our heads out of our asses and make something?"
No.
Oh, FIFA? Okay.
Beefers.
I mean, look, whenever they want to get everybody going fucking crazy, all they have to do
And
is
I
whisper the
ran out
word
of man
smash.
energy. That was my best.
Gotta do it the old-fashioned way
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mario with a gun hat.
Wait, no.
Well, he literally shoots
no,
a gun in another game.
Wooly, not Mario with a gun
Mario
hat.
is a gun.
Oh, that was close.
A gun with a Mario hat. Those are two totally different things.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Come on.
Just stay down.
Yes.
Oh, finished with the melee counter. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Well worth the wait.
So Pat, whatever you're
Good
feeling right now is
work.
what Billy was feeling when you were watching the Monster Hunter trailer.
Oh,
just to let you
That's
know.
not true.
No, Wooly
That's
was
not true.
giving it more of a chance. though.
I was really.
Oh, there you go.
I was quite happy to see what was going on with that.
Well,
And I saw a grappling hook.
The problem with me is that I don't.
We have it
for Metroid,
we
but
have it
also
on
I especially
fucking
don't care
game,
for
the
3DS.
surface area.
We have it on
Amiibo
camera.
functionality
I'm glad that it makes people
is
happy.
active in this game. It
But-
does support the two Samus,
Did she
the
lose
Zero
again?
Suit Samus and the regular Samus from the
I'm
Super
happy
Smash
when
Brothers line.
when other people
But
get what they
there's
want.
also
I'm
two
happy
new
when I get
amiibo
what I
that we're
want.
so excited to
I'm
show you
happiest
guys.
when
So
people
you actually
that I
have
don't
them
like don't
right
get what
here.
they
I'm
want.
gonna ask you to hold. Actually, no.
Look,
I'm gonna
your-
give you the
your
honors of
Bible.
holding him.
Yes!
Because he's so awesome.
That dude, fucking exactly what I
So-
said.
You got the
Look at
Metroid.
that
and
Amiibo.
Oh,
this
that's
is the best
cool. He's
part.
breaking out of the.
Yeah, out of the
He's
tube.
actually
Oh, and it's
feels
squishy.
like-
That's
Squishy!
disgusting.
Cool. And he's like breaking out of his little case and everything.
I wonder what
That's what I said.
nefarious.
I already
Also
said
have,
that.
I
Yeah.
wonder what
Samus
nefarious sex
again
uses that
here,
will be used
but she's
for.
in her
Ass play.
classic Metroid 2 pose, and that is just
And
so
it's- and is
cool.
it the
like,
old
the
suit?
amount
Oh,
of
the
detail
Metroid
that's
2
around
pose
her.
is
Oh,
good.
it's not okay.
I played
It's so
what's
amazing.
nefarious.
She feels so cool.
And
So
they're-
yeah.
they're
Actually
gonna
looks
be
a
great
little-
additions
What a
to my
timeless
collection,
design.
Maybe your collection.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Definitely.
timeless
I'm
armor
a super
design.
big fan of Metroid.
There's so little that
so
you have
we
to do to
can't,
it over
unfortunately,
fucking all
tell
these
you what
years
the
because
functionality
all
is
like
of the
bringing it
segment,
into
but
3D,
we will
you add some
announce it
glowing
at a
lights
later
here and
time.
there, but even then,
but we wanted
you don't
to
even
show you
need to
these
because it's
because
Yeah,
fucking
the
great.
Zero Suit is great.
Yes, and
God
What a
damn.
timeless
Oh,
design.
ask if
Like
someone
Samus does
Any
not.
generation can look at that and be like, you know what? Yes.
Samus does not need to change, man.
Zero Suit
Always,
Samus.
from day one, she
Yes,
looked
I
cool.
wanted
That's
to
right.
Thank Sakamoto-san.
You should have a T-shirt that says Zero Suit Samus.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. 私たちもマー
Just
ケ
need
ティ
that
ング
unexpected
すごく
straight
いい
punch.
パートナーに巡り会えて2D メトロイドの可能性をすごく
Thank
広げる
you
ことができ
for
て非常
letting
にハッ
me
ピー
continue to
Yeah,
work. I am
we're
sorry.
very happy,
So
of
very
course, to have
sorry.
been lucky enough to team up with
Please don't worry about my past
the
creations.
I'm very worried about them though.
Don't think
What do you
about
want?
those.
How do I not
A
know?
lot, so thank you so much.
そしてもう一つはですよねお知らせがあるんですよね
One other thing
What
I'd
about
like
his
to talk
T-shirt?
about.
It says
crazy
Samus
hair
on it.
already?
実は
What, you like his
映画出ない
T-shirt?
んですかこれ
No,
実は
actually.
今回
It's
の
used back.
サムスリターン
Yeah, but I don't
は
like the shirt.
スペシャルエデ
The
ィ
big
ション
purple
特
thing
典
is
付きの
weird.
もの
It's like a Metroid.
Yeah, so
Metroid's
we've
kind of
actually
It's
we're
an
gonna
ex- I have,
launch
like,
and put on
80
put on the market
Samus
a
shirts.
special
Sure.
edition.
This
for
would be
Metroid
79.
Samus Returns.
Oh, there it is.
Special edition. collection.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Nice.
So it also has on the cover the original pose from the
like a
Metroid
soundtrack?
2 Return of Samus. So
Sound
that's
collection.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a soundtrack there.
It's totally, it's like a new version of the old cover.
Yeah,
That's great.
so
It's great.
The soundtrack is actually called Samus Archives. It's a music CD, and it has about, I think, 25 tracks. Yeah, and it's
Not
just
that
a
I even have a
collection
CD
of all
player
the
anymore.
games that have come out
But,
so far for the
I think
Metroid
everything
series
you own
featuring
plays a
our
CD.
beloved heroine Samus, including this one. So I hope you guys really.
The Wii
I'm
doesn't.
super excited for it, so I hope you guys are too.
I'm not sure if you're
Never got that update.
Yes,
I'm not sure if you're putting.
God, was it supposed to?
DVD and CD update. Never got it.
I don't think it was supposed to get it.
They
So,
said
I think later
playback
today we're gonna have
for
a
DVDs and
right.
whatnot
So one more treat
would come
for
at a
you.
later time, and
so
it never
those of
came.
you that have a Nintendo 3DS at home, you're actually able to see the trailer that aired earlier today.
People point out you just
and
put the CD in Matt's car.
Because you have a Nintendo 3DS,
Cars
if
have
you're
CDs.
able to
That's the
turn
biggest
on
CD
the
player.
3D
I can
functionality,
put
you'll
my
be
CD
able to see
in
that
Matt's
3D depth
car.
and display, and
I
you'll
can
just
do that.
be able
Matt
to
could
see
do
how
that.
isolated and cool and all that depth
Like,
that's in Metroid. So
Willie sneaks
was
to
really
my house at
excited
night,
to have that
sits in my
today.
car,
And listens to
doesn't
music.
drive, listens to it all night, locks the door, wipes up the mess, and goes home.
Hokamoto-san and
Okay.
Jose for joining us and speaking
The
with
biggest
us.
music
And,
player.
One
please
man
stay tuned.
Metroid-based
Next up, we
soup
have
kitchen
Mario
here.
plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, so don't go anywhere.
That's
See, I got something in here.
yeah, it's pretty
I got
something. It's pretty something. All right, so depending on what the next thing is, we should wrap it up. Other things need to be done today.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm assuming the next thing is going to be like one of those weird 3DS RPGs that no one's going to play.
Yeah.
Like I forget what they're called.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You know
what
which
you're
ones I
talking
mean.
about,
There's like two
and
or three of
I
them that I'm like,
don't
what?
know their names.
Yeah, he's dancing to the Metroid theme.
Guys, I'm not gonna melt. Stop telling me I'm melting. Did I wake up for nothing? Yes. Every day you wake up for nothing.
That tank with the Mario hat is really fucking weirding me out.
And oh wait, it's a real prop. I didn't notice until just now.
It's really weird, you guys.
Woo. War has changed. Woo, woo.
Yeah. Old tank. Not bad.
We were talking about this earlier.
Oh, so Matt, where's that cool trailer? Who posted it?
Just go on Nintendo's YouTube.
That's where we are. Cool.
Like a second.
Is it the same one?
Is it the same one? I think we were freaking out too much, so we might not have like paid attention.
Yeah, it's the same one.
It's just weird because I don't remember the transition between this and when they started playing the game. We were all just doing this.
Yeah,
and
we
then,
were.
Like, they
We
were
were.
playing the game.
Hey, somebody asked a great question. Pat got his Monster Hunter. Willie got his Metroids. What did Matt get this year?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and I love Metroid too.
Also,
That's good.
Until Dawn, not Until Dawn.
Yeah, it's Until Dawn, so I'm glad there's that. Did I get a Prince of Persia? No, but like it was kind of now old
enough for that.
That's
Dude,
dead.
like
Old enough for that license.
Assassins in Egypt is pretty close. It's the closest you can get.
Did you steal this stuff? I don't remember the trailer going on this long.
This is an extended trailer, I think. No, it's not. We did see this.
So probably the most confusing thing to me as somebody who just played the Prime series is that Metroids have other forms at all.
Yes, they evolve.
Because in Prime, there's Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
That's a big monster.
Yeah.
And then there's the little babies.
Yeah.
That's what I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Pretty much only.
No, the Return of Samus is entirely about the evolution of the Metroids and like how they do have an actual like
life cycle.
They get
bigger and bigger and bigger and
to Omega form, exactly. It's really cool.
And I mean, we all love Shadow of the Colossus, like.
Yeah. And
we all love that.
exactly, we all go. You know, everyone gets Assassin's Creed a little bit.
The only thing that.
But no,
like,
I meant the games from the Until Dawn guys.
Yeah.
I forgot the name, but yeah.
Yeah. The Impatient, the other one that wasn't shown at Sony's conference for a reason. I think the only reason they hold those things back is so people will tune into their stream things, pre-shows, whatever.
So the person who tweeted you that stuff, Reggie, said there'd be a reveal during the first hour. But that's it. Wasn't.
You mean the Reggie?
Yeah, Reggie.
That was the guy that told you?
No,
Louis?
but no, Reggie said it, and then it dispersed out to the world.
Out. Okay.
And then people brought it up, and we're like, ooh, secret info, but it wasn't. It was horrible.
Sorry, just an unrelated thing. There's 4 different Spider-Man Homecoming posters, and they use the same pose of Iron Man in all 4.
Yeah. So, by the way, man, I saw you bitching about the Spider-Man poster the other day, the Black Panther poster.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 1 is very specifically bad because Sony handles all the marketing.
Yeah, but then why is the Marvel Black Panther one bad? But then why is the Guardians of the Galaxy poster so good?
Yo, man, that...
Yeah.
No, I was just like, somebody asked, what do you guys think of Kingdom Hearts 3? That trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 looks like a trailer for a game that they're
welcome
never
back to
intending
Nintendo
finish.
Treehouse Live.
God
Terry,
damn it.
and we have
What?
Mario plus Rabbids.
Are you
Kingdom
sad
Battle
that
coming
you're
up
not gonna
right
get your
now.
Kingdom Hearts
First,
3?
let's do some introductions. I have my
Is
colleague
that
here,
what you're
Rich,
sad about?
and we have
I'll
some
just put
friends
that
of
back.
ours
Oh
from
no,
Ubisoft.
it's the fucking Rabbids!
And
I think we're good.
Thank you for coming, guys.
Good, kill it.
Kill
the stream.
I think we are good.
So let's go into the game and let's kind of go talk about a little bit of this game for us.
Trying to get the tripod away from
So
me.
Yeah, okay.
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is
yeah,
the game we
man.
just announced.
That's the
we're
cool
super
shit.
Happy.
That's
we
the
announced
cool shit.
The
I
game
think
yesterday at the
overall
conference,
it's still like
and since then we start to
Sony's
show a
in
bit of
terms
the
like
gameplay.
just
So we're super happy to show
stuff, I
today
guess,
more of the basics
but
and
it was better
combat
than
basics,
the last
exploration.
year Zelda all day
Yeah,
thing.
much
It
better.
was pretty good. It was pretty good.
So now we're just watching Dragon Ball again.
I'll watch that. I haven't seen any of this footage.
I want some good shit.
Is the stream still going on?
Nintendo?
No, are we still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still
Could
going.
we stop? Because we have a lot of videos to record.
He's right, we do.
Okay.
If that's okay.
We have
Me?
I would like you,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I thought that was tomorrow.
No, there's a different
thing
one
tomorrow but
that you
there's a
might
thing
want to
today.
be in.
Yeah.
It's
for
time
talking.
sensitive.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty marvelous if you were there.
And it'll take like 20 minutes.
Okay. Fair enough. Good point. Good point. I was just gonna chill because I thought I was done. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. All right, guys.
All right, that was an okay E3. Not the greatest one, not the worst
Pretty
one.
good E3, I guess.
I'm full of excitement for very fun games.
Yes.
I'm full of water.
I mean, I could have
You're
asked.
80%.
I could have asked for more, but
More water?
no, like more hype. But it's like our dream, crazy lifetime projects.
That's
the kinds of
you're
things
not- you're
that we
not gonna
need to
get that.
request every year.
Like, not even... like, not
My
only
plate
are
is
you,
full of good shit right now,
not
sir.
only are you not going to get that every year, I think it's absurd and
Yeah.
self-defeating to even expect it every
Yeah.
couple of
So
years.
I feel more than okay with this E3. I'm like full of fucking hype excitement.
I guess I'm more than okay, but I'm not like...
I don't need my brain exploded with like again once in a lifetime sequels. You know, we're gonna see some crazy FromSoft shit eventually, but
No,
fuck.
those are all
Hey,
canceled.
before we leave the stream, I have to ask you a question. Where'd you get the photo of me being afraid of being shot for the podcast?
That's from my RoboCop edit of
It
you
is?
getting shot
You
in
should
the
recognize
RoboCop
that.
Machinima episode.
I completely forget.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I have low standards, stream. I guess so. All right.
Oh, we all knew that.
Well, you shouldn't say these things because people can just say those
Dragon
things.
Ball Fighters, Metroid, and Shadow of the Colossus. Such low standards.
Those are low standards.
Fucking ridiculous,
Well, he
man.
hates video games.
Internet.
That's video games.
Oh, internet. All right. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.